Good morning, everyone. How do we say it in Kochi? Is it Suprabhatam? Right?
Amrita will help us.
Yes. Suprabhatam, everyone. So, I am Shivani Tyagi, and she's Lata. We are the host for today's Nirmaan HR Conclave. On behalf of Nirmaan organization, I thank you all for joining us this morning to engage in a dialogue that goes far beyond recruitment trends. We are here not just for another gathering of HR leaders, but to explore a powerful idea: how hiring practices can create real and measurable social impact. Today is about a shared purpose: leveraging hiring as a force for social inclusion and economic empowerment. So to start with, and before diving deep into it, I just want you to think about one question, which is, what if your next hire also helped break the cycle of poverty for a family? Is that possible? Do you think so? Like when you are going to hire the next employee into your organization, is it possible to break the cycle of poverty for the family? Yes, that's possible. And that's the power of impact hiring. And today, we are going to explore how each of us can make that happen. So this conclave is more than an event. It's a forum for action, which is designed to explore the transformative power of impact hiring. As HR professionals, CSR champions, and change makers, we each hold the potential to bridge the gap between opportunity and talent, especially for individuals from underrepresented and underserved communities. That's for that we all are here, impact hiring. We are looking for the people who are helping the underprivileged youth to stand on their own feet and to earn not for just for themselves, but for their family as well. And you all are the power boosters to make sure that it will happen. Now, to celebrate the spirit of Kerala, we'll start. Okay. So, it's my honor to introduce Mr. Mayur Patnala. He is the founder and global CEO of Nirmaan organization. In 2005, while studying in BITS Pilani, Rajasthan, Mr. Mayur Patnala, along with fellow students, founded Nirmaan as a youth movement inspired by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's vision of a developed India. What began with a small initiative, which was teaching students of campus workers and raising funds through personal contributions, has today transformed into a nationwide movement impacting over 4 million lives across 25 states in India. I would request Mayur to come on through the stage for a welcome note and setting the context for today's conclave.
Shivani, before that we will see Nirmaan video, then we will welcome Mayur sir.
So first we will have a visual interpretation and then we'll hear Mayur.
Good morning, everyone. A hearty welcome from Team Nirmaan to everyone, all the HR leaders, corporate leaders who have come and graced this occasion on our invitation. Thank you so much. Our heartful thanks to each one of you for gracing this occasion. And the whole and sole reason is you. In order to have a conversation with you is that we have come all the way from Hyderabad and to support our Kochi team, our Kerala team. The last time we visited Kerala was when really the Wayanad landslides have happened. And we have, as a part of Nirmaan, being a non-profit organization, we have did contribute in our small, humble way to the Kerala spirit of resilience. So in Wayanad landslides, we have worked with both the villages which got super affected, and we not only contributed in terms of education for the government schools, but also we contributed to the livelihoods of the affected families in Wayanad. With our prayers and strength, now we are here to Kochi, specially to launch our program officially with in presence of all of you. That's called Impact Hiring. As Shivani has mentioned, as part of the program about impact hiring, it's all about how do we, each one of you as an industry, as a company, and also as a corporate, you definitely have your human resource requirements, that is workforce requirements, and definitely you have a lot of partners, be it regular manpower consultancies and different companies. So in non-profit space, being an organization which has served for 20 long years and being in the skill development for the underprivileged, we have taken an initiative called Impact Hiring, where we understand the requirements of the industry, and that is you, and then curate entry-level talent which can really make your businesses successful. That's the whole idea of impact hiring. Firstly, I would like to, it's my responsibility to talk about what we do in Nirmaan and what is the story of Nirmaan, so that the entire intent is clear. So, but before that, we all of us start any program at Nirmaan with a Chak De. So to all the audience who are watching live and also here, it's a right fistful, and we say it together, Chak De, on a count of 3 to 1, 3 times. It's a determination to make this world a better place to live in. So I invite all of you, whoever is comfortable, to join with me on a 3 times Chak De. Yeah, on a count of 3, 2, 1, Chak De! 3, 2, 1, Chak De! One last time together, start. On a count of 3, 2, 1, Chak De! Thank you so much. It is in the year of 2005, with the inspiration of Abdul Kalam sir and Swami Vivekananda. It was the time when 2002 to 2007, the people president Shri Abdul Kalam sir has given a call for action. The call for action is simple. He said, I interacted with a girl child who talked about developed country. When do I live in a developed India? It is when he has written a book called Vision 2020, and he has given a call for action for the entire India, saying that it's not only the people representatives, but also a student in a college or a school can also contribute to building this nation. So we got inspired in our college, in our university campus. We started with 2 slogans in the year of 2005. One, we gave a call for action. Save 1 rupee per day for the nation. 2, teach 1 hour per day for the nation. So 10 of us who are studying in a college came together, started contributing, and to 25 children. Hello, sir. We started gathering 25 children who are underprivileged in the university campus of BITS Pilani, and we started teaching them. And one of the girl child dropped out of education, that school. And we have to go into the rural Rajasthan to realize that the girl child dropped not only out of the evening school, but also of the education. And also we understood that the child along with the mother going to daily wage, and father met with a medical accident. That was the story. And that was our first interaction with extreme poverty. We understood that being from middle class or lower middle class families, sons and daughters of farmers or teachers, that's when in the year of 2005, we understood what is extreme poverty means. And we have decided and taken a determination that whatever it takes, we will work towards a nation where no child drops out of education, especially girl child. I am happy to share that in last 20 years, we have stuck to that. And from that very 10 volunteers to a stage of now 10,000 volunteers across the world working towards building a developed nation. And not only that, I am happy from 25 children impacting in that 2005, now we have meaningfully impacted 50 lakh government school children, youth, women, farmers of this country. Definitely, also happy to report to you that the same 10 members team which we started, now we are 650 full-time social impact professionals. And we renamed, recoined the name of social worker as well. As much as software professionals, as much as banking professionals, we renamed ourselves as social impact professionals, and we are pursuing full-time. There are many young individuals, the average age is around 26. We all are working for this cause. Now coming to impact hiring. What is the link between, so now after graduating from the University of BITS Pilani, we have settled in various places across the world. And wherever we went, we started our chapters called Nirmaan chapters. There we started adopting government schools. Government schools, one school we have went and understood that there is only 18% pass percentage in the Hyderabad, whereas after working for 3 to 5 years, there is a 84% pass percentage we could enable that government school. And there are 300 enrollments in that school, and there, after the project, there were 1,200 enrollment in the school. Then we understood, and we have partnered with corporates with Wells Fargo, Microsoft, Infosys, Cognizant, and we continued this journey. And we have been working with 5,000 government schools across the country. And even during Kerala floods, Swati is also here, our Chief Impact Officer. And with her leadership and with all of our team leadership, we have, during Kerala floods also, here we have come by adopting 5 government schools. And now gradually, I am gradually coming to why this impact hiring is so essential for our mission. So we started working with government schools. That means underprivileged children who are there, who are studying in rural and tribal areas. And then as a next step, we had this challenge of how do we enable the children who are from the underprivileged families into very respectable jobs. How do we enable them to stand up on their own feet in a respectable way? And that is when we started working on skill development centers. So we have 56 skill development centers by Infosys Foundation, by Microsoft, by State Street, etc. across the country. We have few skill development centers in Kerala also. These skill development centers are a physical centers which actually train for 3 months of time. And we actually, after training for 3 months of time, underprivileged youth from 18 to 27 years of age, and we place them in your companies. Recently, we realized that the stats is we train around 20,000 youth across the country every year with this 56 skill development centers, and out of which around 12,000 youth whom we place in companies like yours across the country. So then we realized that why don't we coin a program called impact hiring, and why don't we go and meet our partners, that is you, our HR partners across the country. We started on March 6th on Hyderabad. April 8th, we went to Vizag. That's the second HR conclave for impact hiring. Third is Coimbatore, and fourth is Kochi. Thanks to you. Thanks to you so much. I know today is very, very important day, and but still you made it, you know, because of many reasons. You could have really avoided coming to this program or skipped this program. We really mean it. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Your presence means a lot. I would like to talk about this is why impact hiring as a mission is very important for us. In impact hiring, the 3 commitments that we would like to give to each one of the HR partners is triple advantage, we call it. 1, we would like to provide you quality youth who will really make your businesses successful. It is seen that is a business case also that youth who are from underprivileged backgrounds are having lower attrition rate when compared to the regular youth whom you recruit. Number 2, your hiring strategy can become an impact strategy. As Shivani is mentioning, your hiring strategy can become an impact strategy as well. And number 3 is no cost. Our CSR, that is Infosys Foundation, or Microsoft, or State Street Foundation, etc. These are all the people who are capturing the cost of training as per your needs. We are having custom training programs also as per your needs. So henceforth, this is no cost is a third triple advantage. It's also, I was also told there is something word called commission. There is no commission in we take while providing this right hires for you. This is the impact hiring. And I would like to also mention on how. So first thing is we would like to have MOUs with each one of you so that every 3 months and in real time, we can actually understand what are your training needs, what are your openings which are there. Kindly give us an opportunity to be partner with you, and we'll sincerely work hard. And thank you for the existing partners. And we'll understand with this MOU, we understand what are the requirements. We will be organizing, Infosys Foundation is championing us. So every 3 months, we are also planning to have a HR roundtable with all of you, predicting what are the next openings. And then, yes, we have an impact hiring portal, technology portal. On that, we would like to host your openings. And of course, either you can share where our youth to be lined up for you, for your interviews, or also we will organize job fairs, and that we will publish so that you can also come back to us and participate in the job fairs. So that's it. This is what I wanted to share with all of you. I think I covered, and it took 12 minutes. It's within the time. Thank you so much for your audience, for being here, being physically present here. And we have planned a very exciting sequence of small modules which will be interactive with you, which will be sharing our intent and also understanding what are your requirements. Thank you so much once again. We have only one passion, the rise of a great nation. And we are here in India, and also Nirmaan, USA is there. Thank you for our chief guests as well who have come all the way. Thank you for the leaders from Infosys and Cognizant who are here. They have traveled respectively from Trivandrum and Hyderabad to be with us. So we'll close with a Chakdeng on a count of 3, 2, 1, Chakde! Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mayur, for your wonderful overview of Nirmaan and the impact hiring. We thank Sir for gracing this occasion with his presence. Now I would request all the dignitaries to come onto the stage along with our chief guest, Sir. I request Mayur, Malvika ma'am, Chitesh Ramchandran, Anuradha ma'am, Madhuri, Swati, Shiva to join us on the stage for lighting of the lamp ceremony, please. I would request John also to please join us on the stage. Please.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय कोटि सूर्य समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। जय जय शुभकर विनायक श्रीकाणिपाकवर सिद्धि विनायक। जय जय शुभकर विनायक श्रीकाणिपाकवर सिद्धि विनायक। బాహుదా నదీ తీరములోన బావిలోన వెలసిన దేవ మహిలో జనులకు మహిమలు చాటి ఇహ పరముల నిడు మహానుభావ। ఇష్టమైనది వదిలిన నీకడ ఇష్ట కామ్యములు తీర్చే గణపతి। కరుణను పురియుచు వరములను సగుచు నిరతము పెరిగే మహాకృతి।
What a beautiful song. It really set the positive tone for our whole event, isn't it? Yes. I felt so happy after listening to this song and the lightning ceremony. So thank you all the dignitaries. Now, to celebrate the spirit of Kerala, we now present a cultural performance. So this performance not only reflects the artistic richness of this region, but also reminds us the diversity we seek to preserve and promote in our workplaces. I would request Suganya to come onto the stage.
करुण चेवानेदु तामसं कृष्ण कजलीन कै तोळुन्ने
हरे जय माधव विष्णु अजित हरे जय माधव विष्णु अजमुख देव नादा विजय सारथे साधु द्विजनൊന്നു പറയുന്നു
വിജയ സാരഥേ സാധു ദ്വിജനൊന്നു പറയുന്നു
സുജന സംഗമമേറ്റം സുകൃത നിവഹ സുലഭമദനു നിയതം
സുജന സംഗമമേറ്റം സുകൃത നിവഹ സുലഭമദനു നിയതം
പലദിനമായി ഞാനോ ബലഭദ്രാനുജ നിന്നെ
പലദിനമായി ഞാനു ബലഭദ്രാനുജ നിന്നെ
നലമോടു കാൺവതിന്നു കളിയല്ലേ രുചിക്കുന്നു കാല വിഷമം കൊണ്ടു കാമോ സാധിച്ചതില്ലേ നീല നീരധ വർണ്ണ
നീല നീരധ വർണ്ണ
മൃദുല കമല രുചിര നയന നൃഹരേ നീല നീരധ വർണ്ണ മൃദുല കമല രുചിര നയന നൃഹരേ അജിത ഹരേ ജയ മാധവ വിഷ്ണു അജമുഖ ദേവ നാദ
What a beautiful performance, isn't it? It definitely deserves another round of applause. So through every movement and expression, she reminded us of the power of tradition and the passion it takes to preserve it in today's fast-moving world. Thank you, Suganya, for inspiring us and adding such elegance to our gathering today. Now, I would request Dr. P. Pugazindi sir to come onto the stage. He is a senior civil servant with extensive experience in forest governance, finance, and social forestry. He is currently serving as the additional principal chief conservator of forests and chief conservator in IT. He also leads the social forestry wing in Kerala. With a strong foundation in public administration and environmental sustainability, Sir is known for his strategic leadership in policy formulation, technology integration in forestry, and people-centric conservative efforts. His work reflects a deep commitment to ecological balance and inclusive development. Please join me in welcoming Sir. I would request Sir to come onto the stage and share his address, please.
Good morning, organizers. I don't know whom to start with, so a lot of unfamiliar faces, but I have a couple of familiar faces dating several decades ago, basically. I'm Pugadendi. I belong to 96 batch of Indian Forest Service. I belong to Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Since the end of 1999, I've been here in Kerala, mostly working in the forest department, but 10, 12 years of experience outside, working outside the state forest department is also there with me. And most importantly, what I cherish is the almost full 5 years which I worked with the Scheduled Tribes Development Department of the state of Kerala, which is what I'm going to talk more about today. Because I can say shamelessly that part of my service is closer to my heart than the rest I can say. Before that, let me have a few comments on the things that are happening here. Because I missed a little bit of the introduction, so what I understand is BITS Pilani graduates, alumni, isn't it? So you are, I was briefly told on my way up actually, how many ma'am? 360, 650 full-time graduates and postgraduates of, alumni of, not all are alumni. I see, okay. That's a great thing you guys are doing actually. I really appreciate your social commitment rather than the commitment shown nowadays by the corporates as well. Of course, their help is also very critical nowadays, but as students, as graduates from a premier institution, you could have gone your own ways. Like, getting a good salaried job within the country or even more attractively outside the country, which is happening more often, but you chose to be here, you chose to root for the underprivileged, you chose to work for the underprivileged and skill them, so that they have a sustainable life and livelihood ahead of them. That's absolutely outstanding. My sincere appreciations to you and my applause to you personally for that. Because we keep hearing things like this, but this is the first time I'm interacting with such group of people, and that's really stimulating for me. And ably assisted or helped by, facilitated by Infosys and the likes, the huge corporates. That's also a very commendable thing. Yeah. So having said all that, yes, of course. Having said all that, so I would like to draw upon a little experience which I had working with the underprivileged in the state. That's the Scheduled Tribes development in the state. So it was so, engaging emotionally and professionally for me all those 5 years. So we could touch every inch of the lives of tribals, starting from their birth till death, till the end. Every part of every phase of their life is touched actually by the department's various programs and things like that. So that was very satisfying and very encouraging as well, very challenging as well. I would like to exchange a few ideologies with you. To give you a small backdrop of the tribes of Kerala, so almost 3.65 lakh people, that's it. That is in the 2001 census. It's around 5 lakh. That's the only population of tribals in the state of Kerala. It's around 1.45% of the state's total population. So there are about 1,10,000 and odd families living in 4,700 and odd tribal settlements. We don't call them colonies anymore. So do you all understand Malayalam? Not all, I suppose. Okay. Here, we used to call, in Malayalam, Oorugal. Ooru. then colony, settlement and all, One particular minister who was holding the portfolio, little earlier, he demolished this convention. He scrapped those terminologies from the, government lexicon, and he began calling them, officially as Unnati. So that's how they are called now. Anyway, I don't want to confuse you with too many terms. I would say settlements, right? So 4,700 and odd settlements, so that it's understood popularly. So about 11% of these settlements are right inside the forest, and about 20% are, along the fringes of the forest area, which is adding to the challenges, basically. There are 37 scheduled tribe communities in the state of Kerala, which includes, the very underprivileged among the tribes themselves, particularly vulnerable tribal groups. You might have heard of PVTG, they say, and similarly, underprivileged tribal groups. There is no, I don't know, you might be new, for some of you it might be new, Kadar, Kurumbar, Katanayakan, these are some of the tribes who fall under this, particularly vulnerable tribal groups. Anyway, so this is on one side. Then you know about the Human Development indices, which based on which the state performances and the livelihood and socioeconomic status are being evaluated. Kerala has been consistently number one in the country as far as the Human Development indices go. Every decadal HDIs, if you take, Kerala will be on the top. You can take like life expectancy, male-female ratio, infant mortality, maternal mortality, education, healthcare, and all that. And Kerala has enviable, local self-government models and management models also. This is on one side. The other side, there is a generalized deprivation index, which talks about inaccessibility to, housing, sanitation, electricity, the basic amenities that people need for a living. This generalized deprivation index still is higher on the tribal side, and when you compare it with the mainstream society. So the, stratification, socioeconomic stratification is a little skewed, you can say, even though as a state it's performing and it's at the top of the ladder in the country. So there has been several challenges, when I started my journey working with the scheduled tribes of Kerala. Educational literacy rate, even though for the entire state it is like near about 100% literate state. That's what we would like to proudly declare ourselves. Not yet, ma'am. When you when you look at the tribal side, it's not that rosy. That's what I wanted to highlight. No, there is no harm in clapping. I'll take that happily every time. So when you, if it's 100% or 90%, 99% in the case of mainstream society, for the tribes it used to be around 75%. That also would be surprising to many of you. 75%, do you call it low? But we compare with ourselves only, and that is how we say that it's low. And some of the most backward tribal, communities, it is even less. There are, we found that around 30 to 40% dropouts were happening in the school education at all levels, actually. And then unemployment was there. There are some figures and percentages, but I'm not going to bore you with that. There is malnutrition in some of the pockets of the state. Electrification, even though we declare time and again that we are totally electrified, electricity connection everywhere, but there are still a few places which are deprived of this. Access to clean drinking water, access to healthcare institutions, sanitation, access to accessibility, roads and all. So like that, there has been several challenges. So what we were trying to consistently do was to devise several type of, development programs for addressing these issues for the scheduled tribes. We had, sustenance related, development program, flagship, schemes, government schemes. like, food support, healthcare and things like that. Then normal, welfare related, schemes like incentives, doles, welfare grants and stuff like that. Then there were incremental progress creating, government schemes like, giving land to landless tribes, constructing houses for homeless. But this will never end. These are only incremental in a sense. Then, the real development related, where we were focusing on only three things mainly: education, skilling, and employment. These were the main focus areas, which I was trying to, reorient the entire department machinery, including my honorable minister, who was a big visionary at that point of time, to focus on three main areas which would bring in comprehensive and sustainable development for the tribals in the state. Then we had modernization related, civil rights protection related schemes, and then some special focus schemes like, for this PVTG group of tribes. So, even though you have, a plethora of government schemes and stuff like that, there is a huge diversity among the tribal communities itself. You have urbanized and modern tribal communities. You have isolated and endemic kind of, tribal communities. Your nomadic tribal communities, semi-nomadic, nomadic tribal communities, very primitive kind of tribal community, very scattered kind of tribal communities. A lot of diversity was there. Even if you declare a percentage for their employment, even if you declare a percentage for their admission to, schools and stuff like that, that percentage, when it's really applied in the field, will again be skewed because of this wide kind of a diversity within the tribal, from among the tribal communities, I would say. So these were, various challenges we were facing. Then we were looking at the, various stakeholders who are involved when we think of tribal development. Tribal communities themselves were definitely the primary stakeholders. Then we had the mainstream society, who were another stakeholder in this entire gamut of tribal development. And then the other ST department, Scheduled Tribes Development Department, was definitely a stakeholder. Other departments, line departments of the government, they were also, as a stakeholder in the tribal development gamut. So how they were perceiving the government schemes and how they were looking at the entire development, paradigm of the government, that'll be very interesting. Basically, the tribal communities, who are the primary stakeholders in any tribal development program, they were hampered by ignorance, number one, reluctance to, take in, these kind of ideologies. Then definitely there was a bit of a distrust or mistrust. However you extend and however you, go and talk to them, however you try to convince them, there is always an element of distrust or mistrust. Why these fellows are coming here? Why they are bringing this kind of a, program? What is there for them at stake? That used to be. This is, it doesn't come per se, from within them alone. There are other extraneous factors also who, kindle these kind of, doubts in their minds. And I told you there are several kinds of categories of tribes. And among the elite tribal communities, there is always a kind of a greed also. They wanted to capture more of this than the more underprivileged among the underprivileged. Then the mainstream society. This was my biggest challenge during the time that I was working. Mainstream society, unfortunately, looks at it as an opportunity to exploit, as a business opportunity. Whenever government comes up with a scheme, the mainstream society takes it as a business opportunity. Okay, I can get a, business out of this kind of a thing. And intolerance. So they can't digest to see, the underprivileged coming up. I don't know. You should not quote me anywhere, but this is an inherent or an innate human quality, maybe. But that was more evident, when we were implementing these kind of schemes. Then the other government departments, they thought, they saw this as an additional source of fund for furthering the causes of their own department. And of course, they were working in silos, integration or convergence more, talked about very easily, when we talk about it, but then the most difficult thing to implement actually from among the government departments. So the silos, working and tunnel vision was a big limiting factor. The tribal department itself was, it was plagued by run-of-the-mill kind of programs and, target achievement kind of mode. Tribal development doesn't happen like that if we look at look at a sustainable and comprehensive kind of a model. So these were also, adding to our challenges. Then, then it was the government on the other side. What is the political will? What is the attitude of the government, of a particular government, towards tribal development? Every government may not attach the same importance or significance to a particular area of, or a particular sector, you can say. So this is how things were happening. So then, a lot of social changes or social engineering need to actually be brought in. Other than that, we were left with no scope of, bringing in a comprehensive kind of a change. So this social engineering or social change could come only by focusing on three things, as I told earlier: education, skill development, and employment generation. So this is what we were primarily focusing on. So we were also conducting skill development programs from the government side, left and right. We were spending crores and crores of rupees, Government of India funds, states' own funds and things like that. We found a lot of difficulties, in taking them to a logical end. Means if somebody is skilled, he should get employed based on whatever skill he has acquired, and then he should move on with his life, right? That we didn't see that happening quite often. There are two main things. Since the training is for free, since skilling is for free, if I'm a tribal boy, I'll enroll in one training program. I'll attend happily because Kana Pina, so everything is free, so free stay, nothing. So I don't have to bother about anything. So I'll be given some gadgets and bag and stuff like that. My things are taken care of as long as the training goes on. And then I come home and I relax. This attrition rate, this gentleman was talking about it, that was also too much actually. For silly reasons, actually. I take idli in my for my morning breakfast, but there the training institute gives me only dosa, so I don't want it. It's as simple as that, as silly as that. So I can't see my friends, that is another reason. My little sister keeps crying that, she's not seeing me. So, all kinds of reasons, but that means that they were not actually attaching any kind of interest or, the passion to, continue with the programs. So attrition rate was too much. Since everything was free, they would enroll for a particular training and then easily drop off at any stop of the bus and then, again enroll for another one. So that is there. And then not necessarily they would enroll for for a training which is of their interest. So their preference was never taken into consideration. There were a lot of faults in the planning also. That's where I'm coming to basically. So we started analyzing, all these kind of things. Then we gradually, we put our heads together and we tried to organize our thoughts and then make it a little more prudent. So what we did was we started classifying, the classifying and collecting a lot of data regarding, educated and skilled but not employed, educated and unskilled and hence unemployed, totally uneducated and unskilled. These kind of categories we could make actually after doing a lot of socioeconomic surveys and data collection. And then we started doing statewide programs on skill preference, which was very critical in the later success that we tasted basically. What were they interested in? What what did they want to do with their lives? That was never asked. Training program, I'm coming, you are coming, I'm coming, that's it. So, but instead of that, we conducted state level campaigns and went for preference. What is their training preference? Then after that, we sorted all these things out and then brought in, training partners. By that time, I was not aware that you guys were doing this kind of training programs. Otherwise, we would have collaborated at that point of time itself. I don't know. So, anyway, so this is how we started driving our training programs. So, and then we, based on their educational qualification also, we classified matriculation and below, what kind of training programs. Construction, labor training, electric and plumbing works, carpentry, agriculture, dairy development and animal husbandry. Like that, we made a huge checklist of programs which would suit, these kind of educational qualifications. And if somebody is technically qualified for that also, we had a, a menu of training programs, skill development programs. And taking into consideration their training preference at all times. And then training, the skill gap analysis also we did in a very elaborate manner, which was very critical for our success later. The state planning board also helped us quite well in this area. So I have all those documents, probably for further discussion, if you guys are interested, then I can share some of this also, which would be of some help to you if you please. So the skill gap analysis was done. Skill preference was taken, and based on that, we had engaged on these things. For matriculation and above, food processing and hotel management, catering management, mechanical and industrial training courses, computer hardware and software courses, nursing and paramedical courses. There were several interesting things which came out. You might have heard of an institute called NTTF, right? Nettoor Technical Training Foundations, yeah, Bangalore based. So they were one of our big partners. So every year I used to send not boys, girls, tribal girls from one of the most interior areas like Attapadi, then Wayanad, Kannur, Aralam, these kind of places, very far off and interior places. First time we sent, taking it as an experiment, I was all the time worried actually. Girls, tribal girls, sending them from their, safe settings straight away into, a city like Bangalore. So anything can go wrong and, ultimately the government will get blamed for that. But luckily, everything went, as we planned. And I go to visit them, often. As and when, time permits, I go and interact with them there in their own setting. If I go and try to enter a class and if I try to talk to them in Malayalam, they will not talk to me in Malayalam. They will talk back to me in English only. I thought, oh, okay. This is, given them a different kind of, turn around in their lives. It was so good. And NTTF found our tribal girls from these communities very good for the job because their hand-eye coordination was the best, and they had that rhythm, they were saying, their employers were saying that. Like that, several interesting facts also came to light. So, like that, this is how we went ahead. And the most challenging part was the totally uneducated and unskilled sector. What would we do with them? We went with them for training programs like agriculture initiatives, dairy development. Then when people are engaged in handicrafts kind of a thing, self-employment based on their handicraft skills. So these kind of programs we brought out. I'll just mention just one more thing and I'll wind up. One particular tribal settlement, there are several, but a few tribal settlements in the interior parts of Idukki district you may be aware of. So there the most critical problem was most of the men were drunkards. I'm not blaming the men here, but most of them were drunkards. Whatever little money they earn will go into that, and the family will be at a loss. So the women were trying trying very hard, and they were finding it very hard to anchor the family, finances. So there only I was working part-time in this Milma. Milma is nothing but Amul of Kerala. So I was working on both sides. So I could get a bit of a convergence, so to say. So the Milma helped me in the background, and we bought and gave them good breed cows and things like that. We helped them set up, small dairy units, and then, procurement of milk, and the whole chain was set up. Then after a couple of months, when I went there and interacted with the men there, including the women, there was one complaint only. I was just asking them jocularly, Cheta, what is happening to your daily dose? They were saying, sir, we don't have time now. We are all the time behind our cows and things like that, so we don't have time even to drink. It was such a positive fallout, and it was jovial, but it was very encouraging. So like that, a lot of social transformation could happen when we were working with specific instances like this. And it was very encouraging. And when we paid attention to their training preferences and suitably, analyzing the training gaps, skill gaps that were prevailing, and the market demand also, we could actually tailor make, our training programs, and they were kind of more focused than before. I'm not claiming that we did everything perfect, but then far from imperfect, I would say. We could do a lot better, and it was quite a positive ending to my chapter. So after that, I'm right now, full-time working in the forest department. So still, my heart beats for the tribes of the state because I worked for 5 years. I'm really telling this with full emotions because nothing else gave me this kind of a satisfaction, but my period working with the tribal department. So since one line was there regarding underprivileged and all that, I thought, I'll sing the full song of, tribal development and skilling only. So it was very good working with that, with that kind of, that sector of the community. So this is what I wanted to share with you. So when you are doing this, so probably these are a few tenets that you can also keep in your mind, and which would give more meaning to your training programs and more focus and bring out beautiful results in future. So I have still a lot more of service left in the state. So if I can be of any help to you in any sphere, wherever you work, especially in the forests, among the tribes and the underprivileged, so I'll be happy to help you. So this is all I have to share with you today. Thank you for inviting me for this unusual occasion and with a beautiful dance performance. Only thing was, I was afraid more often she was coming close to the edge of the stage. So, but then she knows her steps, I suppose. It was a good performance. So thank you so much for inviting me. Wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking and deeply insightful address. And he has mentioned a lot of initiatives which he is taking, and it has created a lot of awareness within the audience. Thank you once again, sir, for extending your help and for gracing this event and inspiring us with your leadership. I would request Malvika ma'am and Anuradha ma'am and Mayur to felicitate sir. Swati, we request you to please come on the stage.
Thank you very much, sir. You have spoken about thank you, sir. You have spoken about social transformation. You have spoken about tribal development and also skilling. We are very, very happy to share with all of our partners that Nirmaan has adopted, sir. I would like to, sir, I would like to apprise you that Nirmaan has adopted 36 tribal villages in the country. And we special focus on PVTGs, particularly vulnerable tribal groups. And happy to also share that when we take adoption, it's about within 3 years of time, we are able to increase the per capita income of that village by 44,000 delta. So we work on livelihoods, health and education. Thank you so much, sir. Definitely in this skilling and impact hiring program also, we'll ensure that there are a good number of tribal girls, which we are special as well. Yeah, thank you.
Hi everyone. So it's a privilege to invite Captain Shanti. Captain Shanti is a senior program director at Infosys Foundation. She's a veteran of the Indian Army and a very dynamic lady. She is an advocate to the women empowerment and the impact hiring. So we welcome Shanti ma'am to be part of the event as a keynote speaker. Over to you, ma'am.
While the Zoom is getting set up, yes, there she is. Hello, ma'am. Thank you once again. Am I audible, ma'am?
You're audible, am I?
Yeah. Yes, you are as well. Thank you. We present to you Captain Shanti, who is leading this entire program at Infosys Foundation. She's a senior leader of Infosys Foundation. She is here to give us the keynote address as well. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for taking time and coming over for this conclave. Like Mayur said, I'm leading this program, so this is very close to my heart, and hoping to make a great success of this. In a way, it resonates with what the previous gentleman was talking about. I just came in and he said in the tribals, the men are normally drunkards and all that. But when I was posted in the various sectors in the north, also in the Himalayan region or whatever, you generally see most of these tribals or mountainous folks is the women who are working hard to make ends meet or to have 2 meals a day, and the men folk unfortunately are busy getting drunk and not making themselves available. So that was just on the sideline. But I just want to say, first of all, thank you very much for coming over here, making your presence felt, and trying to participate in the whole program that we have started. So we started this with an intent because we realized that more than 50% of the youth in this country today are unemployed purely because they don't possess industry relevant skills, and especially in the STEM fields. Today, STEM is a buzzword anyways. So what we did is we did a study, and we felt the need of the hour is to bridge the gap, the skill gap, to ensure that the youth get sustainable livelihood. So that is how this program started. Youth at least. I know we didn't meet the target of 1 lakh, but at least in this short period, what we've realized is it's in a way a successful model to go after. And Nirmaan has been a great partner. And the whole idea of getting all of you together is, I think, we want to showcase what we're doing, where we are doing for both graduates, undergraduates, or non-graduates. There are different types of skilling program, and we work with employers. So we request all the employers, the recruitment teams of employers, to come in together to help us create the requisite jobs, and more importantly, communicate to Nirmaan saying that these are the jobs. Nirmaan and other partners, I'm sure other partners will also reach out to you to share what are the relevant skills that are required in the market in the next 2 years or next few years, because that is where it will help them curate courses, skill the youth in the required skills, and bring them to you, so that the twain meets, and then you can sort of interview them, the normal process of recruitment. But it will ensure that we're all on the same page, where we know what jobs are getting created, where the skills have to be developed, and those sort of things. So that is the whole intent of this program, and that is why we wanted you all to come together. Nirmaan is doing it in various locations, so that we are all gearing up in ensuring that the youth are ready with whatever is required in the future, so that they can continue and our unemployment numbers can come down. It's more towards a nation building exercise that we intend to do, where we can sort of move the needle and make a difference to this beautiful country of ours. So I would thank you all once again for having come here, done this, being part of this whole conclave, and help us come together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your wonderful words. We would like you to be here for a while, and we are going to have a soft launch for our Kerala Center, ma'am.
Can you show the Zoom?
I heard about Nirmaan organization in Grama Panchayat. Before joining the class, I was not so confident in talking in English. And after joining the class, I had built confidence, and also I had learned so many things.
I was poor in computer skills like typing, but after I have joined here, the knowledge on computer, everything is improving.
Nirmaan provides us ITS classes. It provides IT, English, soft skills. Soft skills play a vital role in our. In this current scenario, it is very difficult to get a job, and Nirmaan forward us a very good job opportunities, and they provide free education for all of us. I'm very thankful to Nirmaan organization Infosys Youth Employment Program, because it provides our backward societies more employment opportunities and get equal opportunities in all areas.
So that's the video of our Kochi center. You have seen the students of underprivileged background. They are trying really hard to bridge the gap which we have in the industry. The opportunities and the talent, there is a huge gap, and you all leaders can help us in bridging this gap by hiring these individuals into your organization. Yes, thank you. And I would like to say thanks to the Kochi team who is driving this initiative in Kochi. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Captain Shanti, for joining us. And your support is excellent in terms of whatever comes from our way. So thanks a lot from the entire team of Nirmaan organization.
So we have heard such impactful addresses by our distinguished guests. Now let's build your thoughts and create new connections on a short coffee break. Would you all like to have a short coffee break? Yes. So we will be back in 10 minutes. So please be on time so that we can start our next segment of the day. Yep. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the break. We will see you shortly.
Request all the Nirmanites to match up to each of the employers and go and have conversations with our employer partners, please, regarding both their interest in MOUs and also partnering with us in job portal that we are going to do. Please have your introduction and have a good conversation. Yeah.
request everyone.
I request Nirmaan's team to mobilize all the audiences into the hall.
Check, check. Next impair head. Check, check.
Requesting everyone to come in the hall and settle down, please. We have exciting things lined up for you. So let's...
Impact hiring videos.
Yes.
What next, Shivani? We are very excited.
I was waiting for this, Lata.
What next scene, yeah. Yes. Shivani, we are waiting, Shivani. You said it's very excited. So, shall we have impact hiring video, Saujanya, please? I request everyone, please be seated. Yeah, first impact hiring video, ma'am.
Yes.
Then now.
So I'm hoping that you all had a refreshing break and some good conversations over a cup of tea or coffee, is it?
Yes.
I want some hands to be raised, please.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
yes.
that's a very high hand. Yeah, double hands. So how many of you talked to a completely stranger and then got to know something about them? Raise hands. Lata, whom did you talk? You were with me.
No, I spoke with many persons. You can ask them. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
She
Yes,
did?
yes.
Okay, great. Good, Lata. I trust you now.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so now we have been hearing a lot since morning the impact hiring. It will help a lot of underprivileged youth, and you are going to play a crucial role in that. But are you wondering like how that is going to happen? What is actually the impact hiring and what Nirmaan is doing in impact hiring? Are you wondering? I need hands raised again. So we have drank coffee or tea, so you need to be more active now. Yeah, hands raised. So how many of you are excited to know more about impact hiring? So I'm considering two. Huh? For you. Yes, two. Yes, I can see hands raised. Sir, you raised and then you dropped down, looking others. Okay, great. So now we will start having a video on our impact hiring, which is a very close to heart initiative of Nirmaan. I would request him to play the video.
నా పేరు శ్రావణి. నేను నిర్మాన్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ మా కజిన్స్ త్రూ వచ్చాను. యాక్చువల్లీ ఇక్కడికి వచ్చాక నేను చాలా నేర్చుకున్నాను. నా టెస్ట్ అయిపోయింది ప్రజెంట్. యాక్చువల్లీ మనం డైరెక్ట్గా కంపెనీకి వెళ్తే చాలామంది అక్కడికి వస్తుంటారు. సో మనకు వస్తుందా రాలేదా తెలీదు. నిర్మాన్ నుంచి వెళ్తే మనకి కంపల్సరీ వస్తుంది అని అనుకుంటున్నా. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ నిర్మాన్.
ఇక్కడికి వచ్చినందుకు నేను చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నాను. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ జాబ్ డ్రైవ్ జరుగుతుంది. చాలా చోట్ల మేము ఇంటర్వ్యూస్కి అటెండ్ అయ్యాము. ఈ డ్రైవ్ చాలా హెల్ప్ఫుల్గా అవుతుంది అందరికీ. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
So we will have an interesting exchange MOU. I would request Mayur and the opulent team to come onto the stage. Vijay, please.
We measure our impact of this HR conclave for impact hiring by measuring how many number of partnerships we are able to forge with HR leaders of that city or of that state. And when Srinivas approached me regarding it, I said, why not? Wow. So thank you. I think in the land of Kerala, you are very much encouraging. You are giving us the first breakthrough in MOUs. So thank you so much. It means a lot.
After this conclave, many more are coming up, Mayur.
Request Kochi team, please join here. Amruta.
Huge round of applause for this breakthrough MOU.
What next, Shivani?
Yes, there are many things lined up, Lata.
Wow.
Okay, I would, Anuradha ma'am, please be on the stage. I would request Anuradha ma'am, who is our Chief Operating Officer, and the team, Srinivasji, Lata, Srihari, Vishnu, and Christy, to come onto the stage and share an overview of this impactful initiative, which is changing the lives of so many youths and their families.
Lata means me.
Yeah,
Me,
that's
me.
you only, Lata. We have only one Lata.
Thank you, Shivani, for wonderful introduction about me and my team. So once again, after break, welcome all of you for this wonderful session. Since few days, you might have listening from our Kochi team and also through our mails that skilling and impact hiring. So what is exactly that program and how Nirmaan is doing this program? We'd like to have a small explanation on that through our presentation. So coming to our impact hiring and skilling program. Next slide, please. Yeah, so before that, let me have a small introduction about Nirmaan as well. So we have various focal areas like education, economic empowerment, health, environment, village development program, disaster relief, DEI initiatives, etc. So far, during our 20 years of journey, we have impacted 4 million, that is 40 lakhs beneficiaries across 25 states through our 9 focus areas and 24 flagship programs. Next slide, please. Yeah, coming to our impact and impact hiring and skilling program. So we have various flagship programs under this. One is youth employment program, where the age of 18 to 27 years of age group youth are graduated right from 10th to graduation or post-graduation and higher studies will be covered through our free training followed by placement program. Then Women and Tech is one more program exclusively designed for women graduates. And coming to vocational education is also for as part of our women empowerment program only, but that is for illiterate and semi-literate women under traditional courses like tailoring and beautician courses, etc. And coming to our impact hiring, so youth employment program, Women and Tech and impact hiring are almost similar for the youth under technical and non-technical, but impact hiring, we identify the youth who have certain skill set but not cracking the interviews. So for them, work readiness program will give it the training and followed by placements. And whereas the other programs, 3 months rigorous training followed by placements. Coming to our mobile employment van, one more initiative, we are reaching out the rural people as well. Just our officer mentioned about tribal and all those things, we can reach through this initiative. And coming to our employment helpline, this initiative is helping to reach out through toll-free number for various services, including career guidance and employment details as well. The last one is inclusive employment training program, where we cover the youth under persons with disabilities and LGBTQ plus category beneficiaries. Yeah, next slide, please. These are some photos of our program, youth employment program, then Women and Tech program. Then this is our persons with disability, that is inclusive. Next, yeah, this is our Nirmaan employment helpline through our toll-free number 1800-4252-425. Through this, youth can reach out for various these kind of offers, job openings and placements, internships, scholarships, career guidance, etc. Next slide, please. Yeah, this is our mobile employment van, where we are reaching out to rural areas as well. Yeah. So coming to Pan-India, just our CEO mentioned about 56 skill centers. So our presence is in all these states. 11 locations, that is Hyderabad, Vizag, and Chennai, Coimbatore, then Kochi, Gulbarga, Bangalore, Bhubaneswar, Mumbai, Pune, Indore, Noida, and Delhi. These are our locations where our skill development programs are operating. Next slide, please. Yeah, so coming to exclusive our programs in Tamil Nadu and other locations. So we have one in Coimbatore, a few of them are in Chennai. Yeah, next slide, please. Yeah, coming to our regular program, how we do our courses, etc. My team member, Mr. Srinivas, will give you some glimpses about this program. Over to you, Srinivas.
Yeah, thank you, madam. First of all, good afternoon, everyone. I am Srinivas. I have been from Nirmaan from last 3 years. Okay. Today, I am going to share about our program design. You know, for Skilling Center, we have a stipulated mandatory design like that. We do have a 4 steps. One is the mobilization, and other one is the counseling, and third one training, and fourth one is the placement. Obviously, we do have a one more, fifth one is the give back session. Those are trained, those are placed, they will serve for the society. And currently we have a course. We do have various courses. We have a artificial intelligence. We have a full stack Java, and also we do have a ITS course. Not only ITS, we do have a Tally, and also we are focusing on more on green job sectors and hospital sectors in entire India. So our duration is 75 working days, and we will train 300 hours for each candidate. Out of 300 hours, 200 hours are domain training, and 100 hours for soft skills training. So this is a selection process. We have a various design for selection process. So once we select the candidate, they will get proper benefits like free of cost of training, and also they will undergo for workplace readiness classes, and everyone will get proper soft skill classes, and also they will get more on interview skills. Once they will get the interview skills, they will get go for placements actually. So we have a major thing is even during the training we provide live projects, and also once we complete the live projects, we will provide a certification based on their skill set actually. Okay. So now I request to Lata Kumari to give a brief on our impact hiring. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm Lata Kumari. I'm working as a senior manager in Nirmaan. I have started my career in Nirmaan as a center coordinator in 2017. So now happily I completed 8 years, and this is the 9th year for me. Thank you so much for this opportunity. So what is impact hiring? We have skill training centers and impact hiring centers. Many students, when we had in counseling, we encountered in a common problem with all the beneficiaries that they cannot afford 3 months of time to train themselves because they need immediate job. So in that problem, we have this initiative is taken a shape. Impact hiring is the students who has a good knowledge, but they don't know the opportunities of the market. At the same time, the market also need of a trained people. So the concept of impact hiring is all about that. Here we will identify the students who has a good minimum communication skill. Then we'll give 15 days of employability skills. Then we will send them for the interviews. So we act like a bridge between the employees and beneficiaries. The concept all about is this one. Next, up to now we are training in 11 sectors, the major sectors, and we have 50,500 skill places so far, and we have 1,000 plus employees associated with us, and we have 15,000 plus youth. Trained youth are ready with us on every year, and we are very happy that last year, in the year of 2024, we have impacted 14,000 people. Thank you. Who can benefit? As I said, so it will reduce the employee's time because we have customized training modules. For example, if an employer needs any training within crash course, 15 days or 20 days, we will take an initiation, we'll complete that. So your time will reduce. And women and underprivileged youth, they cannot afford more time to learn more skills and everything. So it is very useful for them. And for all, this is mainly for give inclusive hiring ensures the equal opportunities to everyone. Next. Why you choose us? So as I already mentioned the problem, why it is shape of the impact hiring. Why you choose means we have industry aligned curriculum and we have hands-on experience. Means 80% practical knowledge, only 20% theory is there for every beneficiary. Every day they need to do mock interviews and everything. Continuous mentorship. Because Nirmaan has a good CSR partnership with us, so the CSRs are very active in volunteering. We will request them for the more sessions, so mentorship also one of the benefit for us. These are the few glimpses of our training experience. Assessments, we will conduct 3 assessments, baseline, midterm and end-term assessments, mock interviews. Now I request my colleague Srihari Garu, please take it forward.
Yeah. Thank you, Lata Garu.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Srihari. I am working with the Nirmaan from the last 16 years. As Lata Garu said, Srinivas Garu said, we are doing all our programs implementing. So every year, on an average, we are placing 20,000 students across the nation. This year also we are doing. So all some of the members already placed, and right now we have a man pool of 6,700 across the nation. We have a man pool ready to place the candidates, and especially for coming to the Kochi, we have a 959 candidates ready for the placement. So I would like to our HR here. I would like to all HRs also, if you have any openings also, please let us know. And yeah, next. These are, we collaborated across the nation. These are the few our important employers. Next slide, next slide, next slide. Thank you. Over to Christy.
Thank you, Srihari Garu. Good afternoon, everyone, and it's a pleasure to have you here. With our impact hiring and economic empowerment initiative, we came up, Nirmaan has come up with an initiative called the Central Placements Initiative. So this initiative is to strengthen our placements, strengthen placing the youth across the nation. So in the central placements intervention, we do placement strategy and coordination. We also look into employer and partner engagement, where after the session, I would personally connect with each one of you, and I'll over time be connected with our employers across India to ensure that our youth are placed in the right places. In this initiative, we also have trainee support and monitoring, where we provide guidance, we track outcomes and monitor job readiness of our beneficiaries, as well as we take feedbacks from our employers, and we ensure that our placements are in place. Thank you very much. Over to my colleague Srihari Garu. Vishnu Garu, sorry.
So thank you, Christy. So once again, good afternoon, everyone. As my team is explained about our process, where we start from the mobilization, training and placements. So even Nirmaan is focusing more on creating a sustainable job opportunities for the beneficiaries and give a right skilled candidates to the industries. For this initiative, we started recently quality enhancement for the placements. We have 8 members in our monitoring and evaluation team. They will reach all placed candidates to understand their work progress, and even we reach to the HRs after placing the candidates to understand about the skill sets, and is there any improvement is required in giving in training and as well as in the curriculum developments. So we'll take a feedbacks with both, and we'll share the same feedback to the management, and we'll work out to couple of new initiatives for the further developments, and successfully we doing some other initiatives in our organization. So I am requesting every HR who was actually supporting us. It was really great support, and whenever our team is called, please provide a proper feedback so that we can improve the things, and we will give a right benefit to the underprivileged youth. So thank you very much.
Thank you, team. Next, we will have a small snapshot of our previous programs. Next slide, please. Yeah. So, so far we have conducted 4 HR conclaves, one in Hyderabad, Vizag, then Coimbatore, and now the 4th one is Kochi. So we have some outcomes of these programs. Next slide, please. Like how many HRs participated and how the placements are progressing. Next slide, please. Yeah. Next. Next. Yeah. Coming to our 4 HR conclaves dates. So far we are at Kochi, and upcoming on 23rd we have at Chennai, and followed by the revised dates not yet placed. 6th, instead of 25th Bangalore, we have 6th at Bangalore, 6th May. And coming to Pune and Mumbai, 29th and 30th are the dates. Please freeze, and please let us know your companies are there. Please forward this information to them as well. Then there will be Bhubaneswar, Yeah, 14th Bhubaneswar and other dates. Our team has not updated this sheet. Yeah, fine. Thank you so much for your collaboration. And I wanted to mention one more thing is, we are ready to customize the requirements of our curriculum as per your needs. So the training we can customize as per your needs. So we are ready to collaborate, and thank you so much for your support till now, and we request the extended support in future as well. So as mentioned by our team, Mr. Christy, he is also from Kerala only. So he is into centralized placement team. So if in Kochi, our local team, Amrita and her team can reach out to you, but if you have more branches in other states and locations, so Christy is the point of contact for the other locations to reach out as a single spark. Whereas our Vishnu is handling our M&D department. So he will ensure the quality placements, and also any gaps in the center also he will share us feedback, and that's make us to enhance our system, and also take your feedback, whatever is there, what are the progress improvement areas, and also any positive feedback also, like appreciation and all those things. And also from the students as well who are placed, what kind of additional skill set enhancement is required for them as well. So hope this is clear to all of you about our skill centers and how we are operating. Thank you so much. Over to you, Shivani.
What next, Shivani?
Yes,
I
thank
have
you,
prepared
Lata.
only one sentence.
What's
What
next? That's her default question which she is going to ask me after every segment. So thank you, Anuradha ma'am and the team for presenting what's impact hiring is all about. What are the outcomes which we have achieved? Now I have one question for you. How many trained students are there in Kochi? Because that's the question which matter to you all, right? Let me see how many did read the presentation and heard. Oh, wow, superb. Exact count. I think he deserves definitely something. Some Kochi team, can you please give a bag to sir? He has told the exact number of trained students. So 959 are the students who are available in Kochi. They are trained by our experts at the centers, and they all are ready to get placed in your wonderful company. So please take this opportunity to hire them. Now, I'm pretty sure you must be wondering how you are going to reach out to them. Where are these students available? Are they available on Naukri or LinkedIn? Are you wondering this question? Like, how can you reach out to them? If you will go on Naukri, then definitely there is a huge, huge pool available, right? But we are here to ease the process. We are here to help you simplify each and everything. So our Nirmaan team, our tech team, in collaboration with operations department, have developed impact hiring portal, which will have access to all of you, and it will have the profiles of all the trained students which got trained in our every skill center, not just in Kochi, but every skill centers all over India. So we have the students database in that. Now, I would request Narmada, who is our technology manager, to give an overview of our impact hiring portal.
Good morning, everyone. As Shivani mentioned, internally we have developed one job portal which will be very much similar to the other portals, but specially designed for underprivileged youth with some additional features for them to improve themselves, etc., which I'll take you through. Yeah, so first of all, the portal, the link, all of you, I request everyone to save it. It's impacthiring.nirmaan.org. Yeah. Yeah, as we already said, the main objective of this portal is to bridge the gap between the qualified underprivileged youth and the socially minded corporates like you to hire them. And the major roles on this portal are the job seeker, employer, training partner, and an admin. So the role of job seeker on the portal is like they can build their, register themselves, build their profile, and based on their details, whichever they have provided, they can automatically get a resume for them. And also there is an integrated learning management system. So where we have made the course available for them, the content, like any other learning portals, like they can access whatever we teach offline. The same content is also made available for them online to self-learn, along with some recorded videos and some, to practice whatever they have done. There are some assessments, etc. And for an employer, definitely you will be able to register and access the profiles which will be relevant for your particular job posting. And you can also make a job posting and make it active, inactive, etc. Yeah. And coming to training partner, we also have introduced this training partner concept on this particular portal. So other than Nirmaan, or even in Nirmaan, who are giving the courses for free of course, any training partner can register on the portal, and if they are doing any online batches or offline batches, they can post that information, and any student who is on the portal can register and get themselves trained and certified. Similarly, an admin, definitely we need an admin to monitor the portal and also change the content or upload any new course content, etc. Along with that, to add, give access to training partners, registration, employers, etc. And these are some stats which are on the portal. This is the stats of the job seekers from various locations. And this is the gender bifurcation that is currently available. And yeah, we are continuously upgrading this portal to add more AI-related features like AI resume builder, AI chatbot, etc. And here are some glimpses from the portal. So this is a home page where you can log in and also register. The registration form, once you click that button, you can see various registration forms for job seeker, training partner, and even the employer. And this is the job seeker registration. And this is where they log in. This is the profile where they can access, change their details at any time. And this is where they access the jobs which are being posted by the employer. They can apply or see the status of their application, etc. And this is about the courses. As I said, like if any training partner is offering any courses, they can come and opt for it. And this is about the employer registration. And yeah, once they register, you can log in, and this is where you post the jobs, and even you can edit them or make them active, inactive. Along with this, this is where you will access the profiles of the students who have applied for your jobs. And yeah, so these are about the job applications. And this is where you change the status of the applied candidate, whether they have interviewed, selected, or not joined, whatever it is. And there is a small dashboard. We are trying to improve this with more stats. And this is about the training partner. This is a small dashboard for them too. Again, this is also being developed further. And there are many modules for the training partner, like to record the regular attendance of the trainings that are being happened, or any other information if they want to share with the student, etc. And this is the admin dashboard. So some stats from the admin, and to see like how many job seekers, employees, and training partners are on the portal. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Narmada, for a detailed overview. Now, I think it's not a win-win situation, right? I think it's a all-win situation. While hiring a candidate, you are going to help a family by hiring just one employer. And where it is possible, on the impact hiring portal. So now when you will have a position in your company, please think about the impact hiring, log into our portal, register as an employer, and just see the pool of trained students. So that's what Nirmaan does. Thank you, Narmada. Thank you, everyone. Now I would request Begum Sumaya, who is the assistant manager at Alpha Heel Skin and Hair Clinic, Trivandrum, and she has been trained in our Nirmaan Skill Center. Now I would request her to share her experience.
Good morning to all. the guests present here today, to all the HRS and dignitaries from Nirmaan organization and Infosys, a very good morning to all. Today I stand before you proudly and very happily to give my feedback about my experience and my life in Nirmaan and share to my thought with you all. But before, let me tell a few things about me. I am Begum Sumaya. I am come from Balramuram, Trivandrum. I am a graduate in H.H. Maharajas College for Women, Trivandrum. I am currently working as an assistant manager in Alpha Hill Skin and Hair Clinic, Trivandrum. നിർമ്മാണിൽ ഞാൻ ചേരുന്നത് എൻ്റെ ഒരു റിലേറ്റീവ് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ ഈ കോഴ്സ് തിരഞ്ഞെടുത്തത്. അപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് കമ്പ്യൂട്ടറിനെ കുറിച്ച് കുറച്ച് കാര്യങ്ങളെ അറിയായിട്ടുള്ളതായിരുന്നു. പിന്നെ ഇവിടെ വന്നതിന് ശേഷം കൂടുതൽ എനിക്ക് അറിയാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞു. പിന്നെ ഇതിൽ ഞാൻ 6 മാസത്തോളം ട്രെയിനിങ് ചെയ്ത് വരികയായിരുന്നു.
Okay, good afternoon everybody. So I hope you're all having a good time. I'll just introduce myself. My name is Fahad and I'm a soft skill and English trainer in Kochi team. So I'll be Sumaya madam's translator because she wanted a translator because she has a lot of things to say. She is grateful to so many people and so many things she feels she wants to express a lot of things. So she feels that she can only express more and more in Malayalam. So I'll be translating what she's saying. So what she actually meant is that before joining Nirmaan or before knowing about all these classes, what actually she meant was she didn't know anything, not anything, but she only knew little about computer or IT or communication as such.
ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ അതിൽ എന്നെ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്തത് നിർമ്മാണാണ്. നിർമ്മാണിന് ആദ്യം തന്നെ നന്ദി പറയുന്നു. ഇവിടെ നിൽക്കാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞതിലും നിർമ്മാൺ തന്നെയാണ് എനിക്ക് അവസരം തന്നത്. പിന്നെ എൻ്റെ ഗുരുക്കന്മാരായ അമൃത മേഡത്തിന്, അരുൺ സാറിന് ഞാൻ നന്ദി അറിയിക്കുന്നു. അവരുള്ളത് കൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാനിവിടെ നിൽക്കുന്നത്.
So the people or it is just because of Nirmaan she is now able to stand here, talk to you like this. She got this confidence at least to talk in English itself. She got the confidence because of the training she got in Nirmaan organization, and she is especially thankful to Amrita madam and Arun sir for all their all their motivational talks and all the confidence that they given her. She never even dreamt of able to stand here and talk all these things because she was very reserved type of student when she came to the institution. So she gives more and more thanks to Amrita madam as well as Arun sir.
അപ്പോൾ ജോലി നേടുക എന്നൊരു ലക്ഷ്യത്തോടെയാണ് ഞാൻ ഈ നിർമ്മാണിൽ ചേരുന്നത്. അപ്പം ഇവിടുത്തെ ട്രെയിനിങ് കഴിഞ്ഞു തീരാറായപ്പോഴത്തേക്കും എൻ്റെ ഗുരുക്കന്മാരായ അമൃത മേഡം, അരുൺ സാറും ഇങ്ങനെ ഫ്രണ്ട് ഓഫീസിലൊരു വേക്കൻസി ഉണ്ടെന്ന് എന്നെ അറിയിച്ചു. അപ്പോൾ ഇവരെങ്ങനെ CV നമുക്ക് എങ്ങനെ മേക്ക് ചെയ്യാം, ഒരു നല്ലൊരു CV എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടാക്കാം എന്നുള്ള രീതിയൊക്കെ ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ നിന്നാണ് പഠിച്ചത്.
So she joined Nirmaan to improve herself as well as to get a good job. And after that, there was a lot of talks from Amrita madam as well as Arun sir. And the first thing that taught her was how to make a CV. Okay, how to make a very good CV, what all to include, what all not to include, and everything. So yeah.
ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന ആൽഫ ഹില്ലിൽ ഞാൻ ഇൻ്റർവ്യൂവിന് പോകുമായിരുന്നു. അപ്പം എനിക്ക് ഇവിടുന്ന് ട്രെയിനിങ് ചെയ്ത് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു എങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഇൻ്റർവ്യൂവിൽ അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യാം, നമ്മുടെ ഡ്രസ് കോഡ് എങ്ങനെയായിരിക്കണം, നമ്മുടെ ആറ്റിറ്റ്യൂഡ് എങ്ങനെയായിരിക്കണം, നമ്മുടെ ഒരു CV ആദ്യം നമ്മൾ പോകുമ്പോൾ ഒരു സ്ഥലത്ത് പോകുമ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ CV അല്ലേ എല്ലാവരും നോക്കുന്നത്, അത് വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ CV കണ്ടിട്ട് അവർക്ക് തന്നെ ഭയങ്കര എക്സൈറ്റഡ് ആയിരുന്നു. വെരി ഗുഡ് CV എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് തലേ ദിവസം തന്നെ എന്നെ ചേരാൻ പറഞ്ഞു.
So she made a CV by the directions of both Amrita madam and Arun sir, and when she went for the interviews, they were so pleased with the CV itself. Okay, her interviews and everything, that is another thing, but they was very pleased by the way she presented herself, she presented her CV, etc. Okay.
അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ഫ്രണ്ട് ഓഫീസിൽ 1.5 വർഷത്തോളം വർക്ക് ചെയ്ത് വരുമായിരുന്നു. പിന്നെ അവരെന്നെ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഇപ്പം ഞാൻ അസിസ്റ്റൻറ്റ് മാനേജറായിട്ട് ഒരു ക്ലിനിക്കിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യണം. അതായത് ഒരു സ്ഥാപനത്തിൽ തുടങ്ങിയ ക്ലിനിക്ക് ഇപ്പോൾ 5 ക്ലിനിക്കായിട്ട് ട്രിവാൻഡ്രത്തുണ്ട്. ആൽഫ ഹിൽ സ്കിൻ ആൻഡ് ഹെയർ ക്ലിനിക്കാണ്. ഞാൻ അവിടെ ഇപ്പോൾ അസിസ്റ്റൻറ്റ് മാനേജറാണ്. ഇനി ഒരു 3 മാസം കൂടെ കഴിയുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് ഞാൻ ജനറൽ മാനേജർ പോസ്റ്റിലേക്ക് വരുമെന്നാണ് മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റ് തീരുമാനിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്.
Okay, so I am sure that with that clap, I'm sure you all understood what she said. She started as a friend office in that clinic, and now she has raised to assistant manager, and in the coming 1 or 2 months, she's going to be a manager there itself. Okay?
Thank you so much, Nirmaan and Amrita madam and Arun sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Begum. Isn't it feel so overwhelming to see how a girl who never thought that she will be able to work because of definitely the gap which this industry is having, and after getting trained, she's able to stand on her own feet. Like I can see that excitement and that confidence, though I did not understand the Malayali or language she spoke, but I could see, I could sense from her expressions that she feels so happy after, getting a job into a company, and moreover, getting promotion within just 3 months. So huge round of applause for Begum Suraya. So that's the kind of a miracle which Nirmaan does. And this miracle can only unfold to large number with the support of all of you. Like Begum, we can create many more women and many more youth to get placed into various corporates and help them sustain and stand on their own feet. Plus, when you are hiring a women, that means that you are not just hiring them, you are helping the whole family to get education, because as the quote says, that when a girl educates, it educates the whole family, not just herself. So thank you. I would like to thank Alpha Company as well, who hired Begum from the center. So now I would request Shiva to come onto the stage, and let's deep dive into a real life example that highlights the power and potential of impact hiring. So Shiva is a senior manager of outreach program in Cognizant, and he's a pro bono leader in Nirmaan's council.
So very good morning, one and all. Thank you very much, Mayur and Nirmaan team, for giving this opportunity. It has been long journey. So I was there in the Vizag, Hyderabad, Conclaves as well. So as I'm representing the Cognizant, so in Cognizant CSR, we have the two arms. One is the Cognizant Foundation, who takes care of the complete monetary funding, collaborating with the various NGOs. Another one which I represent is the Cognizant Outreach, which was started way back 17 years back as a grassroots employee movement, where the Cognizant associate wanted to do something to the communities, actually. So the various programs which we do under education, helping the school children from the kindergarten to the 12th grade on the basic STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and maths, and also doing the hackathon, empowering the teachers, conducting the skilling programs to the youth once they move to the graduation and after graduation, post-graduation, and also helping the NGO staff members, helping them on how to do the converting their pen and paper model to the complete automation model. We conduct regularly every month MS Excel sessions, digital empowerment sessions, search engine optimization sessions, Salesforce trainings, everything, all those things, and environment and passion programs. Now we are all gathered today in the impact hiring, how it was started in Cognizant. So as I said, right, so it was started as an employee grassroots movement way back in 2007. So in 2019, I came from the Hyderabad. So the one of the Cognizant employee from Hyderabad, he studied in the government residential college actually during his education. He came back to the me and entire core team. When he went back to his rural college where he studied, he said, still I see the lot of girls after completing the graduation, the rural and tribal villages, they're all going for the 100 rupees farms, daily wage working after completing their graduation also. But they have a high aspirations to become, they want to become engineers, they want to do something their own actually. So that's where we thought, okay, let me go and see. We had an interaction with the entire leadership team and core volunteers. Okay, let's go. This particular college is around 150 kilometers from the Hyderabad, where the Cognizant office is located. So one Sunday morning, leadership and along with our Cognizant HR team, we traveled around 150 kilometers called a village called Nizamabad. So it is a Telangana Social Welfare Residential Degree College for the women. So more than 900 girls will study every year in that particular college. They run the free education for the girls along with the accommodation and everything. So it is completely run by the state government. So we visited there and we interacted with the final year graduate students who are studying the BSc, BCom, Bachelor of Arts, various undergraduation courses. around 350 girls. So after we spend around from morning 9 o'clock to till evening 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. After the entire spend, then the leadership and we all come across, out of these 300 students, more than 150 girls wants to become they want to look their career into the corporate industry. They want to get the job in, and they want to help their family members, they want to help their siblings, who all are from the across Telangana and tribal and rural villages who are studying in this college. And then the leadership said, yeah, these are all good aspirations, they are very good, their confidence is good, but they cannot meet the organization needs actually. Their skills needs to be improved a little bit. So that's where we all gathered and we came back to Hyderabad. Next week we had a discussion. We prepared a program called Employability Skills Training Program. It has a 48 hours of training program where it will give the skills, enhance the skills which they have currently, which they are studying in their graduation. So by the time they complete graduation, they meet the industry expectation, what the industry looking for the skills. Better communication skills, the difference between the resumes, how the actual resume is looking for the corporates, how to attend an interview without any fear, and enhancing the difference between the personal email and professional email. When they come to the rural children, right, they didn't came out of their village till now. They didn't see the Hyderabad only. How to adjust for the corporate culture. There are so many things together, put together. We prepared a module. This is a picture which you are seeing is the first picture is the 2019 June, where the interaction happened. So from the 2019 June to 2019 September, 4 months continuously, every Saturday, Cognate Associate traveled and they trained the students, these 130 girls. The miracle happened in 2019 September. All these 130 girls completed their graduation. They had certificates in their hand. So we given them an opportunity to them to check their skills. They attended the actual interview in the Cognate office, Hyderabad. Out of that, 33 girls joined the Cognate. So they're all working as my employees now, my colleagues, I can proudly say. So it is not stopped there actually. So till now in Hyderabad alone, we trained more than 9,000 girls who are spread across Telangana state, tribal and rural areas. 500 plus girls are working in Cognate Hyderabad location now currently. So the major difference how happens, out of these 550 girls, 70% of the girls not got married till now. So that earlier, they used to get married immediately after their graduation completion. They are the breadwinners for their entire family. So that is the impact created by the Cognate Hyderabad team. And out of these 550, some of them from the Nirmaan skill centers. So can we play that video? So how the program happens, we'll see the glimpse. So we start with the orientation session where not every girl wants to look at the corporate industry. Some of them wants to become IAS officers, some of them wants to become the teachers. So then we'll do the industry awareness session to them. So it's always not in the 300 members, it is the 20 members, 30 members, we do the sessions. Group discussions will happen. Then we'll do the communication skills from the sentence formation, basic tenses. Then we do this is the AMCAT is the entry point which most of the corporates will use. Aptitude, reasoning, mental ability, communication skills. These are the skills will be given to them. You can see the basic maths also will be taught to them. And then we do the mock test on the AMCAT. So all of them will write. Then we do the interview clinic, resume writing, interview preparation. So the one story which I would like to share was our previous speaker, right? He more interested towards the tribal villages and particularly PVTZ tribals, right? So one instance which is very moved to us during the COVID time, pandemic time, whereas I told you, right? This particular program has started in 2019. By the time COVID hit, already around 50 plus girls joined the Cognate. But when the COVID hit, entire world working from the home only. So right, every sector working from home. Corporates may be taken the off for the 1 or 2 weeks, but the third week or 4th week onwards, we started sending the laptops, desktops, keyboards, mouse, inverter, everything to the back to your home so that you can work from the home. So similarly, these 50 girls are from the 50 different rural villages actually. So the Cognizant send them to the desktop, keyboard, everything. So such kind of the villages where they do not have bus facility. To buy a matchbox also they have to walk for 2 kilometers. Where the entire village got shocked by seeing the first time in their village a car is coming, standing in front of the girls' home. It is not in the boys' home. Again, I'm saying the girls' home who studied in the government-run college, and she is working from here to the US client. So they came next day onwards to see how the desktop looks like, how the computer looks like, how this girl is working. Next 1 month, they all started coming to this girl's home. After 1 month, what happened, right? That village sarpanch, he put a hoarding of that girl at the entrance of the village to encourage the girl education. So that is the impact created actually. That is the one story. So another story, 60% of the girls is to live in this kind of the homes. After joining, they built this kind of the home. The Cognizant is not sponsored any money. We given the skills to them. They earned by themselves. They gifted to their families actually. So this is the another impact which I want to share, where the girls, the girl empowerment, right? That is the most important thing, where when you empower a girl, the next generation get empowered. So because she knows to what to given to her next generation, that is what the Cognizant believes, and we started this impact hiring program. Now it is spread across India locations. Now I talk about the collaboration with the Nirmaan. So Nirmaan skill centers, we have around 30 skill centers. I think more than 20 skill centers. Every Saturday, Cognizant associates will go. As already Srinivas spoke about, the industry expert session will be given by the Cognizant associates on the Saturdays. Some of the skill centers which are Cognizant is not available, like Lata, Vizag, she will take care. We conduct virtual sessions. This is where you can see the virtual sessions and in-person sessions, where 48 hours of training will be reduced to the 8 hours. Because already the Nirmaan already covering the communication skills, soft skills. We are adding the industry experts and industry awareness session to these girls or these students so that they can get placed in as part of the impact hiring. So this is the impact of the Cognizant and Nirmaan collaboration in 2024. We supported around 11 skill centers and more than 1,000 students got trained, and 50 plus out of these 550 is part from the Nirmaan. Actually, 2024 is collaboration. So these are some stories where they are from the Nirmaan skill centers who got trained in Nirmaan skill center and mentored by the Cognizant associates, and they got placed into the Cognizant actually. So these are the girls who got. So just want to share it with you all. So thank you very much. Thank you all. Any questions, queries?
For all the HR leaders, and we are also running an organization, and you're all also running an organization. From all of us, I would like to take then a minute to enter Cognizant as an organization, as a corporate, which has shown how impact hiring can be done, thanks to them. Because I really felt goosebumps, Shiva, thanks to Cognizant and as an organization. In the last year, 1 year, 4 years, they have struggled hard for impacting 550 plus girl children into their organization. It needed lot of effort. You and me know, as a HRs, how much we should struggle for it. And I really thank them. And out of 550, around 10%, around 55 are from Nirmaan. They also gave that opportunity for us. So that's how non-profits like Nirmaan have to work really hard and partner with all of you to make this happen. So you and us can make it together. This is completely different concept. It's driven by pure intent, without expectation of name, money, power. Our working philosophy of Nirmaan is for 20 years we have been practicing. Any action can be called as selfless action only when you do it without expectation of name, money, power. And we have to be following 3 core values: being truthful, being responsible, and being ruthlessly transparent. I think if there is one takeaway that we call ourselves a success, only when each of the HR professional who is here, if we are able to tell us our intent very clearly, that there is no intention behind, there is no expectation of name, money, power in this entire initiative. It's purely driven by CSR and ISR, individual social responsibility funding. The final goal is only and only and only impacting the lives of the underprivileged. And we all can together develop India. Thank you, Shiva. It's a very good, inspiring thing. Balakumar Tangavelu, who is a manager and global head of Cognizant Outreach. Thank you. You have been with us. You have been watching live. You have been with us at Coimbatore. Now you have sent Shiva to this conclave as well. Thank you so much, Cognizant. Infosys Foundation has been championing this in all ways, and Cognizant has been our volunteering partner. Thank you.
Just to add one point, right, which I missed it. So end of the day, what is in it for the organization, right? Why we have to do the underprivileged? Why we have to add that value? Where if you look at the organization, any organization, attrition rate is more than 20%, 30%. If the MNCs, it will be more than 30 always. But when you hire these girls, which are from the past 5 years we are hiring, their attrition rate is single digit. So they are very committed. They want to do something in the life. They want to achieve something. The small opportunity, the small awareness which we give from our side, it is going to be the win-win situation for the both sides actually. Just want to add that one. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you, Shiva, and the Cognizant team for unfolding so many dreams, like more than 500 girl students and many more. They are not just helping this generation, but the coming generation as well. So thank you so much, Cognizant team and Shiva. Now, another good news we have, which is we are going to sign another MOU. A huge round of applause again. With Gram Pro Business, and I would request Noble, who is a senior HR manager, to come onto the stage. Okay, now moving on to one of the interesting segment. You did not ask, Lata, what's next. That's That's the two words. You are not saying that. Yeah, so in our next segment, we are going to have panel discussion, an interesting panel discussion on the topic of impact hiring. Again, that's the word of the day, transforming talent acquisition for the future. So it's my pleasure to introduce our panelists. Mr. Jitesh Ramachandran Nair. He's a senior manager at Infosys. He's having close to 24 years of experience in software industry with 12 plus years in Infosys. He started off as a mentor, then he shifted gears to software development and further into middle level management. He's coordinating various CSR events from Infosys Trivandrum, CSR wing from 2022 onwards. Please join us on the stage, sir. Next, we have Ms. Vishma Vivek, Group Manager, Talent Acquisition in UST. She's having close to 19 years of experience in talent acquisition across different domains with the added benefit of working in Dubai for a bank. She has been with UST for 3 years as the cluster head for healthcare, cybersecurity, COE testing, and diversity hiring. Please come onto the stage, ma'am. Now, I would like to introduce Ms. Suganti Vipin, who is the Director HR at Holiday Inn, Kochi. She is having 27 years of experience in the hospitality industry and worked with CHR, Earth Hotels, Marriott International, and IHG Hotels. Thank you, ma'am. Now I would request Malvika ma'am, who is our moderator of the session today. She is the leader of the Nirmaan Pro Bono Council, who will be leading the discussion of this interesting panel.
One small introduction about Malvika ma'am. She is very much from your fraternity, that is HR fraternity. She has been in the recent past, just February before, she was the CHRO for F5 Networks, which is Seattle-based MNC, and she has been called as locksmith. So opening doors of many organizations. She has a huge experience, decades of experience in Gurgaon. She has been there in building the company from 0 to thousands, and similarly with F5 also 0 to 6,000. She's there in all the journeys, and I'm happy to share, she has become our first ever pro bono leader for our leadership council, and she's the chair of HR Conclave's entire India. Thank you, ma'am. She is helping us to position Nirmaan as the talent partner for India Inc., supported by various corporates. Thank you so much, ma'am, for championing this cause. And thank you for the wonderful panelists. Have a good session.
Thank you, Mayur. Thank you so much, Mayur, for those kind words. Good afternoon, everyone. I know we are in between the lunch and the session, we are there. But we would love to see, and hear our panelists, because they have come with so much of wisdom and experience that they have from different sectors. And impact hiring is an initiative, as you know, which impacts the society, which not only impacts families, but impacts the villages, impacts the whole community. Because when one of them, gets placed, the family gets a future. And that is what you're doing in terms of coming forward for this great initiative called impact hiring. Since morning, we have been hearing different speakers talk about it. We heard how Cognizant has been taking this movement along and making it such a success, where the families, get a future. It's not just one person, it is the whole community that gets a future. And if we can get the future of these people, we are creating the future of our country. That is what we see in impact hiring, creating an India which has immense talent, but placing that talent, getting them the opportunities in corporates, that is what we are here for. And that is what is the mission, and that is what has brought you also here as the HR fraternity that will go back. And we have signed 2 MOUs today. You've seen them, and many more to come, because it is a movement. It is a movement which has begun in such a way that it is there to stay and create great heights. With that, I would like to start the discussion, because we have these esteemed panelists here, and we have Jitesh from Infosys, and you had heard and seen the Infosys Skill Center here. So we have the Skill Center, which was established in August 2024, and 337 students got enrolled initially, and we also heard 900 are waiting to be placed. They are trained, they are ready to be there for the workforce of corporates. So that is the opportunity that we need to seize. You've seen the impact hiring portal. That is where we need to go and really get those people. So Jitnesh, with this success that Infosys has done and the Infosys Foundation has helped build this skill center, what has been the journey? And can you talk a little about it? Because you've practically seen it happen.
Thank you. I'm thanking the Nirmaan group for giving me this opportunity, and I applaud all the efforts that the team Nirmaan has been doing in this particular area for all these years. Thanks for that. And thank you from Infosys Foundation to all the HR anchors, representatives, they are here. please help the Nirmaan group and as well as the beneficiaries. It will be a very great help for them. So I step back. I mean, the question that you're asking, the experience that I'll have. So I'll just quote 2 or 3 examples quickly. One is we do support a visually challenged school down there in Trivandrum. So we go there, take classes, skill development, tell them stories. So these are children who are from almost like 6 years to, 6th standard to +1, +2 kind of students. So when you talk to them, they are very much adapt to the current world. They hear the news, they are able to literally see what we are seeing. So that is one thing which I liked very much. I mean, you don't feel that they are visually challenged. So that is the skill part of it. If you have skill, you can definitely excel. You can definitely go beyond what you have in your hands. So that is one story. The other story is we do have children from government schools coming to Infosys campus. We do have that once in a year. We take them to this office, show them the office, show them how the coding and all the practices are done. So the children who are coming again are from 8th to 10th kind of students. Once they came to office, they saw the environment, they realized how it is, what is corporate industry. They have gone back and given us a feedback that they would definitely like to come to a corporate world, corporate industry. So that is the motivation that any company can give and bring up that particular skill and make them capable enough to handle jobs in a corporate industry. And the third one is, Pugarendi sir has gone, but then it is something related to the tribal settlements down there in Attapadi, Palakkad district. So we are aligned with them for a project. And the project that we have is related to healthcare. Now, the problem with the tribal settlement people are that they don't open up. They don't come out from their nutshell. So it was a real hard target for the team there to get into their lives, bring them out, to see what is the benefits that they can reap from the healthcare industry. Even going down to maternity and delivery, they were not coming out of their nutshell. So what the team did there is, they went ahead and engaged or employed people from their own settlements, from the tribal settlements, to be the healthcare workers, and they went ahead, talked with them in their own language. So they don't talk Malayalam or they don't talk Tamil for that matter, which is predominant in our areas. They talk a totally different language. So this team, they go talk to them in their own language, educate them, make them aware about the social things that they can reap from the healthcare healthcare industry out there. And this has helped a lot of people. This has reduced mortality rates in the infant mortality rates and other things. This has increased the healthcare statistics over there. So this is how you can actually make the presence in them and bring them out of their nutshell so that they can be adapt to the society. So what I meant to say in there is, the moment you try to walk in their shoes, they will be able to understand what is out there, what is the potential that they can reap, and that is how you can bring them into the mainstream.
Thank you, Jitnesh. He brought out a very valid point, and that is getting these people who are trained in the skill centers to the Infosys office. I think that is a beautiful exposure that we can give them, because coming to the office for them is an experience in itself. And it's all about giving them good experiences, broaden their exposure, their bandwidth of exposure goes up. So to the HR fraternity sitting here and representing such great corporations, I would really humbly request that if you can give these talented, trained youth a chance to come to your office, visit the office, that will be great, just like Infosys has done. We'd love to see those visits happening, they getting the exposure, and for that you can get in touch with the Nirmaan team and we can work out the dates where we can bring them, because giving them an experience will take them miles forward in their career journey. With this, I would like to move to Vishma and talk about the IT sector, because she comes from the company UST, which has a very strong presence here in Kochi and in Trivandrum. So Vishma, help us understand what are those skill sets, the hot skill sets in the IT industry today that we can get our youth trained on so that they can have suitable placements.
Thank you for that question. I'm not sure, am I audible?
Yes, you are. Yeah.
First of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me and making me a part of this discussion. It's an honor. And I was totally overwhelmed when I came in because honestly, I think UST is not associated with Nirmaan. You've been part, you know a lot of things. So I got this invitation yesterday and I was like, okay, they're doing a training institute, and I just walk in. I'm actually overwhelmed with the kind of effort the team has put in. Hats off to each one of you, the confidence you've brought in, all of you. I mean, I'm really overwhelmed, short of words. So now I know where we can actually associate. Came for a different topic, but I also want to talk a little bit about, even in UST, we have adopted 29 schools, which is again government schools. We fund them in terms of books, teachers, or we have a lot of clubs in UST, Gold, Purple, and then we have Arts Club, Dance Club. So we also volunteer and teach them dance, arts, music, whatever the request from the schools come in. So this is on, just so that everybody is aware. Coming back to the question, so if you look at, as of April 2025, if you look at it, the Indian job market is actually experiencing a skill-based hiring trend with the technological advancements and the current industry needs. Before we talk about the technical skills, right, what is more important? Or I think a lot of time when we take interviews, people actually know the concept, they know things, but they cannot communicate. That is where the biggest hit. I see a lot of people struggle to frame a sentence. So I think what is always important is to work on the communication skill. Right? And when we talk about communication skill, we always think it is English. Not necessarily, right? If you know to communicate, even if it is broken, but if you can communicate, that's powerful, right? You understand. People think if I speak only proper grammar, then it's good English. Not really. Communication is different from language, right? So I think anywhere, if you want to invest or you want to train people, the first thing you have to concentrate is on communication. Now the thing, what sells in an interview is passion, love for what you do. That we could see in each one of you, all of you, when you stood here, that love and that passion is very vibrant and it's very noticeable, right? I think when you come in and you walk in and no energy and you're like, okay, I'm here to give an interview, that doesn't sell. Right? So I think a lot of these things is where we need to actually invest, because honestly speaking, when a fresher walks in, all of us know he cannot bring something onto the table which is equivalent to a fresher. And it's the mindset a lot of time people, I always hear everybody walks in and says, oh, I'm just a fresher. Everybody was a fresher at some point. The CEO of the organization also started as a fresher at some point. So I don't think we should use that as a trump card. You should build the confidence and say, it's okay, we also know you're only bringing 40% onto the table, but rest is your attitude. So that is very important to be worked upon. I know I went a little deviated from the topic, but some of the top skills, if you ask me, Java full stack, pre-COVID, it was more of Java developer. One person used to do back-end, one person used to do front-end. All that is combined now. It is one full stack. It's one person who's going to do everything. So all-time favorites, I think Java full stack, .NET to some extent, even Python full stack. These are the regular technologies which we have all seen. Apart from that, a lot of migration which we are seeing is on, all of us know the buzzword, artificial learning, artificial intelligence, machine learning. This is what has revolutionized, if you ask me, industries like finance, healthcare, e-commerce. So if those are some of the areas which people can concentrate. Apart from that, cybersecurity. That's another big word which we keep hearing. I am taking care of cybersecurity hiring in UST. If you look at it a couple of years back, if we think about cybersecurity, Israel was the only place which which hits you first.
Yes.
India was never on the card. When I picked it up 2 years back, it was tough to get skills, yeah. But I'm very proud that I have hired people like threat hunters and Sentinel use case management, but definitely from Microsoft, because if you look at it in India, all the cybersecurity skills you can find in Microsoft. So that's one upcoming area, definitely very well paid. So if people can concentrate, there is a shortage of skill with cybersecurity in India, definitely, and that's upcoming as well. So that's one area which people can look at. Something very different is data analysis and interpretation. When I started in recruitment, even 4 or 5 years back, recruitment was never evaluated with data, right? You know, we're like, what data? You're giving profiles, they get selected, and it's just happening. But today, we talk, or all our reviews are only with data.
Right.
Data as in how many profiles have you given to one particular role, what is the rejection ratio, what is the selection ratio, what is the conversion ratio, how many offers, how many people have joined. So it's become more productive, qualitative analysis, because you go back and talk to business and say this is not working out. Your JD is something which doesn't exist in the market. So there's so many conversations which is happening because you have meaningful data with you. So data analysis and interpretation, I think today is required in every field, I think every job now. So that's another area you can look at it to just wind up. I think another one would be the cloud. You know, with the migration of cloud infrastructure, I think people have a lot of scope who know tools like AWS, Azure, definitely going to be a game changer. This is a couple of them, I think.
Thank
can
you
help.
so much. Thank you
so
for
much.
highlighting them. And to top it all, she talked about attitude. You know, that is very important, definitely. And the confidence, Begum showed that confidence. If we all saw it in her language, she could express, and she really wanted to pour her heart out. And that was the expression, and that was the confidence. And just be assured, in our skill centers, we pay a lot of emphasis on that, building that self-confidence. And I can see Begum in there, and she can vouch for it, that building the self-confidence, building attitude is also very important, besides the skills that we build. Now, thank you so much. I would like to now go to Sugandhi and talk about the hospitality industry, because she is the director here. We are sitting in your premises, ma'am, and really enjoying the wonderful comfort while Kochi is, you know, very hot outside, but we are very, very comfortable inside. Thank you so much for all the arrangements and for the hospitality. My question goes back to the Apprenticeship Act, and as you know, Apprenticeship Act has been passed by the government even before we were born, 1961. That was when the act was there. But recently, there's a lot of governance around it. The government now wants to ensure that corporates go and hire apprentices, and that's so important, because that's another way in which we can give our youth a place to get exposed to new skills. So in the hospitality industry, ma'am, how do you see that coming in? You know, what skill sets will work there, and what kind of apprentices, in which area could you be hiring, if you can throw some light?
Okay, first of all, I would like to thank Nirmaan for inviting me here and give this opportunity. Yeah, to understand about hospitality, it's, you know, the tourism and hospitality work hand in hand. So there are, you know, by the minute hotels opening. So if you see with even IHG, the company I work with is 6,000 plus hotels, employing close to 180,000 colleagues, we call. So similarly, there are brands like Marriott, now Taj is booming. So there are lots of hotels opening. So the opportunity for the people are immense. So actually, we are not able to find people some time to employ. So the apprenticeship, as you are talking about, is more skilling these people, because as in freshers, hospitality, like hotels are teachable, a skill which is something which anybody can learn. You go to front office, all you need is this attitude and the helping mind, and communicate. You can speak in English, Malayalam, in your local language, and you're able to teach them. You know, within a span of what we say 1-2 months, they are ready to be employed there. Similarly, housekeeping. we put them along with somebody and they are able to learn. And even, you see in the restaurants, they are able to learn it within a span of 2 months, maximum 3 months. But what is needed as in an apprenticeship is in our production team. Because the food production, as in, there are a lot of cloud kitchens coming up in hospitality.
Correct.
A lot of flight catering operations, hotels, small, restaurants which are opening. So you need a lot of people who are skilled to cook. And they also need to understand a lot of hygiene practices, importance of storing food, because if it is food poisoning, all this is playing a huge role in skilling them into good hygiene and practices which will lead them to be skilled and ready for working in these areas. So we will be very much looking at apprenticeship in food production, that is kitchen team, as well as in engineering. We have a huge team who works in engineering, for maintaining this property itself. We have a huge team, like from painting to carpentry to plumbing to AV, AC and refrigeration. We have like almost 8 walk-in fridges. So we have people who maintain them. So we need people who are trained to take these positions. So they cannot be trained just in a days or months. So they will need to be trained aptly for a period of at least 6 to 1 year, wherein the apprenticeship gives them that freedom to be able to work. And for the company, the apprenticeship is able to support the government is paying them also money.
Yes, exactly.
Almost 25% is paid to this employee, and the government also is telling that you need not to take care of their insurance. Everything is supported by government. So it is almost win-win for the organization and the government if we are taking in more apprentices. But in Kerala, it's difficult to get people to come into this stream that we are able to train them. So we go to colleges similarly, talk to them about the programs, what is opportunity available for them. Similarly, we also welcome institutes across, not just hotel management, across aviation, even any stream, even colleges like MBA colleges, DC college. They bring in students here to understand what is hospitality, what is hotel. We train them about how to eat with a fork and a knife, how to have that etiquette and mannerism while they are in a social group. So these are some skills. And so we welcome. We are not restricting only to particular colleges. Anybody who want to understand hospitality, we give them a visit about the hotel, take them around and give them that understanding. So that they, we have had students come up and say, we want to work in this place.
Wonderful.
So that is what we want to give them, the new generation, so that they have an opportunity and they know what they are getting into.
This is lovely because I think Amruta and team will be soon knocking ma'am's doors to get the apprenticeships going. And here to the HR fraternity sitting in this room, this is your chance to get going with the Apprenticeship Act, with the compliances which every company has been tasked to complete. And if you can do that and get in touch with Nirmaan, we have the candidates, we can place them as apprentices. And it's your, there is a form at your table. If you can fill that up with the numbers that you're looking at, that will be wonderful for us to come back. Because at the end of each of these conclaves, our interest is to match, to be the matchmaker where we can get the youth, into the corporates. So thank you so much, ma'am, for highlighting. Would you like to say something in the end? You wanted to say something? No. Okay, so wonderful having all three of you here. I know in the interest of time, we could have gone for another round, but because of, we being between you and the lunch, we would like to close it now. But there is an activity for you, so please hold on. We will take 10 more minutes, but there is a wonderful activity that we have planned, and over to you, Shivani, to tell us what it is. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I would request the panelists to be on the stage. We will have the felicitation ceremony. And I would request Mayur and Anuradha ma'am to come onto the stage. Swati, please come onto the stage, and Madhuri, you as well, please.
Jitesh, you traveled all the way from Trivandrum. Thank you so much. Our dear friend Anthony, I just got acquainted and he invited me to Trivandrum as well. It seems so. Next chapter, next chapter. So we'll come and meet you as well. Thank you for representing Infosys. Means a lot. Yeah. Swati, please. Meet you. You're right. Anuradha ma'am is our Chief Operating Officer. Swati is our Chief Impact Officer. She is based out of Kochi, very much our land. And Madhuri is our Chief Delivery Officer. And Malvika ma'am is our chair of these conclaves across the country. Thank you so much. You added a lot of critical contribution to this conversation. In a very short notice, you have come. I'm so thankful. And that too from a talent acquisition team. So all three of you, ma'am, thank you so much. You have spoke about how Srinivas did tell me that how the the hospitality industry can partner, and is what you have mentioned. It means a lot. And I have to tell you this: one of the highlights that of this conference is also your venue. So thank you so much.
Where are you, Shivani? What
One
next?
group photo, no? One group photo with the panelists, please. I'm sorry that I'm asking you to come back again, but you can. Your team can. Jana, quick. Go. Yes, we are smiling. We'll do a chak ding. 3, 2, 1. Chak ding! Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful panel at Kochi.
Wow, thank you, sir. Shivani, what next? Lunch?
Okay, lunch is there, ready, but then we need your 10 minutes. And we need your cell phones now, because what we are getting into is your participation through your cell phones. You have to get into, Lata, you wanted to say something or ask me a question?
No, ma'am. I just
Okay.
want what next. I
What
prepared only
next?
one thing, ma'am.
Well, what next? You know, whenever there's an HR person and the HR person goes back to the old days, she or he would definitely like to do surveys, right? So there is something exciting where we want you to go into www.mentimeter.com. I'm sure everyone is aware of what it is. We are running a short questionnaire there, which is about impact hiring. And since you have been in the room since the morning talking about impact hiring, hearing about impact hiring, I'm sure you will be interested in getting into it. So please log in to www.mentimeter.com. Menti.com? Menti.com.
Menti.com. MENTI.com.
.com. Okay. Yes, it's there in the screen.
No, it's...
But the screen says Mentimeter. Please don't go there.
So it's
I did the
only
same.
Menti.com.
Menti.com.
MENTI.com. Menti.
And can I see a show of hands if you have been able to do that? Yes,
Menti.com.
this side is active.
We need
What
few
about the
volunteers to pass on the mic. Amrita, please.
Nirmaan volunteers, can you go there? Because we need
Yes, ma'am.
very active participation. This is your time. Your time to tell us what you have heard about impact hiring.
Swapna
and
Garu, could you
some
please
fun.
help to pass the mic for the audience?
Okay, over to you, Shivani, with the questions. If we have seen, on a show of hands again, can we see how many of you have logged in? Wonderful. Great.
I hope on your screen, on your mobile screen, you are able to see one display which will ask for the code. I hope you all are on the same screen which will ask for a code. Can I have a quick hands up to understand whether we all are on the same page?
Can you show that code again?
It's a so after you will go to that, then it will ask for a voting. Mentimeter will be one link. You will click on that and then it will ask for a code. So you are on the code screen. Have you all entered the code? Hands up will help us in understanding where you all are. Yeah, it's a menti.com. That's a little error there. It's a www.menti.com. Then it will ask for a voting Mentimeter link. And after you click on that, then there is a screen of the code. Right? You all are on the code. Have you entered? As soon as I get 10 hands raised, minimum 10 hands raised, we will move further. And we will be close to lunch. Huh? So, yeah, that's the motivation. Quick hands up. Menti.com. Are you all on the page? Menti.com. Yes? Have you all entered the code? Hands up. Hands raised. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5, 6, 7. Minimum 10. 8. 2 more. You raised again. Okay, great. So, Sojanya, please, the next screen. Yes. So you all have, there are 20 responses already. So which industry do you belong to? That's the response you all can see on the screen. And it will help us as well, Nirmaan team, to understand what kind of an audience do we have today. So we have automobile industry, two-wheeler, hospitality, and we are getting many more responses. 28 responses, that's great, wow. Nice. I'm liking the way how it is turning. Wow, 39 responses, superb. So hospitality is coming bigger. Okay, so the next question, which is very important for us, in one word, can you tell what impact hiring mean to you? In one word. And it should cross 40 responses because I saw already 39 responses were there. Development, superb. Quality hiring, nice. Skilled personnel, definitely you can get at our Nirmaan skill centers. Growth for all, yes, for the complete family. Transformation, wow, nice word. Powerful, helping EWS sector. Future. So we got 16 responses, just few more responses. Future of India, definitely. These youth are so talented, they are just waiting for just a single opportunity to prove themselves, and I am pretty sure that you are there to give them those opportunities. 26, 29 responses, wow, nice. Marginalized participation, empowerment, minority representation. One word I can also give, which is diverse hiring, right? That's a very important thing for the organizations. So diverse hiring. Okay, that's nice. Thank you all. We'll just take a quick snapshot. Ma'am is taking. Nice, ma'am. Thank you. Now we will move on to the third question. Again, that's a very, very important question for us and for you too as well. So what are the hot skills as per your industry needs for a fresher? Because these are the youths who got recently passed out and they got trained in various skills, but are they aligning with your needs? That's what we want to know. So please mention what are the requirements of your industry. It will help us again in bridging the gap, what we are doing currently and what we should do to make sure that these youths are getting placed and getting effective placements as well. Is communication skill from Vishwa? No? You spoke about that. It's not? Yes, that's good. Minimum, yeah. Good observation, Lata. Huh? Adaptability, English communication. Okay, so these are few of the skills I'm just speaking, just few. So for our team, for Nirmaan team, it is very much required. Attitude, we should definitely focus on the attitude of the youth at the end. This is the soft skill. Technical skills, definitely we can train, but attitude is one of the things which our corporates look forward to. We have willing to work, passion or open to learnings. Communication skills, I think communication is coming quite a number of times. Aptitude, data entry skills, data science. So I'm feeling good that a lot of skills we are providing training on. So that's nice. 42 responses, nice. So now, huge round of applause for everyone. So that actually shows, like, I am feeling happy that you are really interested in hiring the individuals from us. And we will make sure that whatever skills you are looking for, we will try to impart those skills within our students. Yes, we'll have a quick snapshot of this. Java full stack. Improved technologies, industry knowledge, nice. Computer basics, good. Cloud, very nice. AI is also one of the skills people have written. That's nice. Thank you so much, everyone. Did you like this activity? Yes? Good. So I know you must be wondering now it's lunchtime because ma'am said it's just an activity and then we'll go for lunch, right? But no. Just some more time because we have few more sessions and we won't take much of your time because we understand it's definitely a lunch time. But just hold your stomach for another half an hour and then you will be all, we will, free you. Only half an hour. Okay? So yes, you need to be active and engaged so that you will have a heart and stomach full of appetite. Okay? I would request Anthony sir to come onto the stage. He's a global HR strategy officer. He is going to give a short keynote address.
Shivani, do you know how nice I am? I know. I'm providing snacks for till 30 minutes. Sorry, sir. Yeah, sir, please.
Yes. Yes.
Mayur, I'll use Chakde, but in Kerala we use like this. Inkulab. What Kerala has changed. 45 years back, the first advertisement for software engineers, programmers, I released for Keltron in 1980s. Keltron built India's first computer. Keltron built India's first color television. Keltron built India's first technopark. And sorry, Infosys chairman is my classmate also, K. Gopalakrishnan. Anyway, coming back, I would not touch the topic much, but I've recruited around 100,000 people in my career. Majid is sitting there, he's also one of my, and most of the recruitment I've done the last 25 years I was abroad. In Keltron, I recruited almost 1,000 engineers initially. From my experience, I wouldn't use the word skills. One of the senior directors of HR in Jumeirah Group, the world's largest hospitality group, Jumeirah Hotels, he went to recruit 5,000 people. I asked him, sir, how did you do it? He said, 3 months he went to 42 countries. He said, I recruited people who smiled. He went to Africa, he went to India, he went all over the world. He said, for hospitality industry, what you require is to smile. So skill is a required word, but I think slightly outdated because we are looking at human beings. And human beings come from different backgrounds, different parentage, different genes. So I think first part you look them as human beings. That's what I used to do. Some people have been fortunate to study in good schools, in good engineering. So we never looked at qualifications. If we are recruiting a welder, definitely we'll ask Majid to give a test. If I'm recruiting a helper, Mazdoor, we will just shake hands with him. If his hands are strong, we take him. So like Captain Shanti was saying, what are the skills for the future? So I said 45 years back when I did recruitment for Keltron, or when I do recruitment for the Middle East or for other countries, I think we are living in a world where even an average person, tribals, I went to a tribal village. I'm also the president of the biggest Rotary Club of Kerala. So I went to a tribal village in Amburi in Trivandrum. I crossed a river and went there. 35 children, and we had nothing to do there. We went to improve the school. Amburi, they know what Amburi is. I've gone throughout Kerala looking for difficult people, difficult places. There are fewer and fewer people. Lesser and lesser of poverty. We gave 60 houses last time to Rotary Club. We gave 60 houses in Trivandrum. So difficult to find people who wanted houses. So things have changed. So we have to look at a different scenario. For 4 trillion, we're moving into 10 trillion. America is a 30 trillion company. It's a company, I'm saying. China is 19 trillion. From 81 to 1,700 years, India and China were the richest countries in the world. So do we have to say we are poor? What Mayur and your team is doing is simply brilliant, but I think that what Rotary is doing, you're better than what we are doing, what we are doing. I have never heard about your company before. I was telling you also. But if I were recruiting now, I would definitely, because many people ask me in Kerala, Anthony, you recruited so many people in the Gulf and all over the place, then you should not be sitting here because you make a hell of a lot of money recruiting, frankly. I have not taken a pie. He will support what I say. I don't take it as a credit. Fortunate to be born in a family with such values, and I studied in Loyola College, where again the values are there. The present Pope who died is a Jesuit, So Jesuit institutes, so I think these are certain values which you should look at. So I think those values should also come in when you look at skills. I also studied in London Business School, my MBA there, my Harvard I did, and all these places, and I found that they're all really wonderful people who look for wonderful people. But then coming back as an HR director or CEO of a company, typically our operations team asks for one American boss of mine called me and said, Anthony, get me a party chief. Those days, no Googling, nothing. What is a party chief? Anybody knows? I think Majid knows. Party chief? I thought it was a birthday party chief. No, party chief is a person who leads a team of surveyors in the construction industry. And where do you get the best land surveyors in the world, Majid? Sri Lanka. See, for every trade in the world, since I've done a lot of different types of recruitment, I don't want to say nationality specific, but there are characteristics in each and every part of Kerala and every part of the world, right? Yeah. So I think we should now look at a holistic picture of recruitment and say that skills are required and self-learning, as you said, people may not learn much. But what I've learned from, at least from a Kerala experience, is that with mobile, the first time I learned to use WhatsApp is from my driver in Abu Dhabi. He was driving me to the oil field, and he was doing, say, sir, when you get down at Cochin, your wife will get a message. I said, how? No, sir, when you reach Cochin airport, Wi-Fi will work, and you send her a message. So you see, learning comes from across the border, across all sectors. Sorry, I think I should stop now. Thank you very much. We'll catch up for the next conference. I think I'm inviting you to Trivandrum once again. Your favorite president, Abdul Kalam, lived in Trivandrum. We are the city which was the first space city in the country. In 1960, when I was a young boy, I should see the rocket go up every day, every Wednesday. And Abdul Kalam was very much part of the city. And my boss, K.P. Penambiar, actually built Digital India. He was the Secretary of Electronics. And he also used to recruit. One day he said, Anthony, recruit me 50 engineers from engineering college. Morning 8 o'clock, 1981, morning 8 o'clock, test in the University College, 1 hour. Interview in the afternoon. The interview is based on a computer printout in 1981, adding test marks and engineering marks together. Interview of 50, 60 people, continuously up to 8 o'clock. Next day morning, placed. So that's the speed which we had in 1991. I'm sure quantum engineering and fusion energy will all bring together much more speed and much more employment. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anthony sir. Please come. Definitely.
I speak for the topic you gave me.
No problem. But I would like to respond to you saying this is a very large-scale mission that we have embarked upon, and we will need every person's support. Sir, the 3-point support that you offered, you are a Rotarian and President-elect.
I forgot to say, I'm also subject expert of SHRM, US. I'm also the NIPM secretary. I was the All India Management Association Director Board, Founder and Director Board member. So I can give you all those connections.
No, happy to. We'll partner in all ways possible, and we'll definitely try to see what best we can do for the youth of this country and solve the unemployment problem of this country.
That part I think you're doing a great job there. Thank you, sir.
That's Malvika ma'am, and let Swati give, because she is in this land, so she should.
My wife is from Cochin, so I can give it to her. I don't have to take it to
Please. One picture, sir. Along with the Swati, please hold it. I'll hold it for you. Yeah, give it. Yeah. These bags are made by our women. The kurta, the waistcoats that are made, these jackets are made by our women. It's called Swayam Shakti. We have our own women empowerment centers. That's where they're made and produced. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
So Trivandrum, chalo.
Chalo Trivandrum.
Thank you, sir.
Now the roles have been reversed. I am asking, what's next, Lata?
Wow, thank you, Shivani. But I prepared only one dialogue, but it's okay, Shivani.
That also I have stolen.
Yeah, thank you. So you all have doubt how we collaborate and what next and everything. So we have answered. We would request our Chief Delivery Officer, Sri Madhuri Garu, to answer this question. Ma'am, please welcome, ma'am.
So I'm loving both of your combination today. Okay, so the main objective of this conclave, right? So to collaborate with you all. So there are multiple ways we would like to collaborate with you. So I'll just go through this. So all of you would have got this form, right? So the first form is for you to take it back with you. But in the second form, please mention the details of your name, company, and other details. But I'll just go through multiple ways how you can collaborate, and then it's easy for you to check the option in the next page. So as we said, so we are having a skilled talent, right? So we are training in 11 plus different courses, and we would like to enter into a formal MOU with all of you. And today we have entered into 2 MOUs on the stage in front of all of you. So the advantage of this is, right, we will understand your needs and we can train the talent based on your requirements. So we will have a close collaboration with you and we can make the pool ready for you as well. So as you work with different service organizations, right, for example, TCS, Infosys, and different vendors you have, similarly treat Nirmaan as a talent partner. So till now, Nirmaan is a CSR partner across the country. Now we would project Nirmaan as a talent partner for you. So that's the first way you can collaborate with us. And the next way is pan-India reach, right? So we have 56 skill centers as mentioned previously by different people. So we are present in different locations: Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Mumbai, Pune, Gurgaon, Visakhapatnam, Bhubaneswar, Indore, Coimbatore, Kochi, Warangal, Mehboob-nagar, Sangareddy, Gulbarga. So these are some locations where our skill centers are running. But if you have a requirement in any other place, right, we will be able to organize the online interviews with you, and the few of the people will be willing to relocate as well. Usually we promote the location-based placements, but in case where we are not located and if you would like to partner with us, we can facilitate that as well. And the third important thing is tailored training. As I said, based on your needs, we would like to collaborate and train. So as part of our HR conclave in Vizag, when we did this, one of the company WNS came to us and said they need 150 skilled trained in a particular training. So we are going to partner with them to train the 150 students, and again they said they are ready to take more also because the agreement is that. So it is in the process. So we are open to do the tailored training as well. And then as Narmada explained, we would like to have you all on board on our impact hiring portal, post your jobs, registered there, and we'll have all the student data, right? So all the trained student data is readily available, like how you use Naukri, how you use LinkedIn, right? You can onboard onto the impact hiring portal and start using our portal. And we are having different talent leadership councils. So we would, if you're interested, we would like to invite you to be the part of the council and take this program to next level. So every quarter, we want to improve this program. So all your suggestions, your feedback will help us to take this program to the next level and extend our reach. So we would like you to be our ambassadors and share your feedback, whether it's a positive or constructive with us, and we would like you to take us to your colleagues, your any other partners, right? We would like to collaborate with you. So please fill the second sheet and hand it over to our volunteers. So they'll be reaching out to you on the tables. So please fill this and hand it over before the lunch. And can I have, yeah, so as we are on this conclaves, right? So this is our 4th conclave. So this is our 4th conclave. We completed Hyderabad, Vizag, Coimbatore, and this is the 4th one, Kochi. So this is our next schedule. So on 24th, we'll be in Chennai, 29th, Pune, 30th, Mumbai, 6th, Bangalore, 6th May, Bangalore, 9th May, Indore, 14th May, Bhubaneswar, and 16th May, Noida. So if you are interested, please partner there. Please join us in the conclaves in those locations. Or if you have your colleagues or if you have your offices there in those locations, please refer us and ask them to be part of the conclaves. So thank you. And last session, so hand it over to Shivani.
Lata, what's next, Lata?
Yes, I'm waiting for that question, Shivani. Yes, seriously, this is the last one before the lunch. Now, I would request our HR manager and volunteering lead, volunteering head, Shivani, please come on to the dais about volunteering. Thank you.
Thank you, Lata. So I can see the plates on the tables. I'm feeling happy because now I think we can keep you here for another half an hour. Huh? No. See, that on the tables I can see. That's the reactions I'm seeing from all of your faces. Okay, so we won't take more than 10 minutes now. So please, we'll request your attention for another 10 minutes. Right now, up till now, we have talked about the impact hiring and how we can collaborate. So impact hiring is one of the way by which we all can collaborate. But there is another way as well, which is huge and which can impact many, many lives. And if you are really passionate about giving back to the community at zero cost, then this is the opportunity where we all can collaborate. And that's called the volunteering. So I hope everyone knows what volunteering means. It is doing something for the society without expecting anything in return, right? Without, like Mayur said, without money, power, and fame, you just want to do good for the society. You just want to bring a smile on someone's face and be the ray of hope for someone, who can build dreams, who can think of future, and that's volunteering does. That's actually, I have seen after joining Nirmaan that what the power of volunteering is. It's actually within your hands to change the lives of million people. I would request Sojanya to play the video on our volunteering part. So that's just a small video from where it started. The next slide. So why does it matter? I have actually told it actually, please continue on to the next. I have the slider. Yeah, so it helps in creating a social impact in communities. It helps volunteers to develop leadership skills. Like there are many employees who are working, they are the individual contributors, they do not get the opportunities to develop their leadership skills. But in volunteering, they can collaborate with many more teams, they can build their leadership skills. And then we have strengthen CSR initiatives and employee engagement. And the last one. Yep, it encourages the work-life balance. Like when you will give something to the society, then you will automatically feel the happiness, the contentment which you will have, and I'm pretty sure that you won't be able to step back from that. Now, a small video on the volunteering. Nirmaan started from volunteering itself, as it has already been spoken. So let's see the video. This one. So as you have seen in the video, and I'm really feeling proud to say that there is zero money involvement. And do you know what was the required thing? It is only the passion and only the time. And if I'm saying time, that does not mean that you need to leave your full-time jobs and then do the volunteering. It's just as easy as to give half an hour in a week, and then you can change many, many lives. So there are various ways actually by which you can volunteer in Nirmaan. We have corporate volunteering. As you all know, we can do the employee engagement. There are employees who can volunteer in various initiatives at Nirmaan. We have a change makers program, like anyone can become a change maker. So change makers program is basically, there are so many individuals who are having their full-time commitments, in their respective industries, but they really want to give back to the society. They are, they want to collaborate with Nirmaan, but due to their time constraint, they can't. So that's the very nice initiative which we have brought in, the Change Makers program. What exactly you need to do is, you just need to let us know that you want to become a change maker, and that's just 1 hour per day. So minimum 5 hours a week, where all the change makers will be working on leading the initiatives. They will be working on creating the strategies and bring up more and more initiatives to bring up more and more change. And then we have the student chapters as well. So student chapters, I'll move on. So corporate volunteering activities, as I told you, there are many in education and economic empowerment. There are mentoring, corporate readiness sessions, tech-related sessions, mock interviews, and many more activities actually. As per your expertise, you can choose whatever knowledge, whatever skills you want to impart to the youths that can be done. Then we have under environment, so many activities. Again, you can do lake cleaning, there are beach cleaning activities, school transformation, and many more. Under health and well-being, there are blood donation drives which you can conduct in your organization and call many other corporates. There are health camps, there are distribution of foods in the hospitals, and mental awareness sessions. Now, these are the quick highlights which we had in 2024. Back to school kits distribution, there was park beautification, tree plantation, and industry exposure visits. So you can call our students to your industries and give them a practical exposure, how the actually corporate works, what kind of what do we call, how do we carry themselves after joining the corporate. So these are the student chapters. So student chapters are basically a kind of a club in the colleges where students who are really passionate, they want to bring change in the society, so they come together, they create a group, and then they work towards creating the change. So these are the individuals who are social leaders. So from the very childhood stage, they are working on identifying the needs of the society, and they are working towards that. They are the people who are doing their own fundraising. There are many activities which these students have conducted, for example, school transformation. So they reached out to various corporates on their own, collected the funds, and they have worked with the schools in transforming their infrastructure. So there are many colleges with whom we are collaborating with. Now, very, very interesting program, and I know that you all will be very interesting in, which is Young Future Leaders Program. So this program is designed to inspire and empower the next generation of change makers. So the student chapters are the students who are into the colleges, but we have the opportunities for the school students as well. So I would like to have one case study, which is Athirai Rose. She's a 10th grade student, and she has actually visited, she wanted to give back to the community, do good for the people in the education sector. So that much clarity she had. In the education sector, she wants to do something, then she reached out to us. We conducted a lot of school visits, and in the school visits, in one of the schools, she saw that, the infrastructure of the library is not inclusive and conducive at all. Like the students were not able to have the books to read, which got touched to her heart, and then she decided that she is going to transform that library. So she raised on her own 1 lakh funding with the support of Nirmaan, and then from, this is the before picture and this is the after picture. Isn't it commendable? A huge round of applause. So that is the kind of work we are working with the younger generation, because these are the people who are the future of India. So this is a small video. Saujanya, can we play this video? And she's just a 10th grade student.
Hello, my name is Rose. I'm in grade 10 at Aga Khan Academy, Hyderabad. For my personal project, which is required at Aga Khan Academy, I collaborated with Nirmaan organization. I decided to go with the Smart Library Project initiative because I feel that government students also should have a chance on learning about AI and utilizing STEM books and also broadening their knowledge using books. So today was the inauguration of the library, and I would like to thank all the school staff and the headmaster of the school, also the Nirmaan organization staff, and of course the chief guest who inaugurated this place.
A huge round of applause for this girl. And like that, there are many more, young students who are coming forward, because now there is a lot of awareness and that passion and the compassion they are having, which they want to, give back to the community. Now, moving on to our Change Makers program, which is an interesting area for all of you and where you can contribute. So, as I already told you, you can contribute 5 hours in a day and become part of Nirmaan. I'm proud to introduce the following 4 change makers who form the inaugural cohort of our program. Back. Yes. So Soumya, she's an entrepreneur with engineering background with 12 years of experience. She manages the financial aspects of her family business. Beyond work, Soumya is committed to social impact, particularly in supporting girls' education and youth employment initiatives, as well as disaster response through Nirmaan. I would request Soumya to come onto the stage.
Yeah, thank you, Shivani. It's truly an honor to stand before you as a change maker. Let me introduce my team. We have Shivani Maladi, a working professional in IBM with close to 20 years of experience. We have Prem Kumar, who holds 12 plus years of experience, currently working in Adobe as an account manager. Then myself, Soumya Maraju. We have Gayatri Talapula, a doctor by profession with a keen interest in philanthropy and travel. She has more than 10 years of experience in field of medical diagnostics and teaching, and now heads a medical team in the medtech startup at Bangalore and building AI solution in pathology. What makes this program unique is not just the time we allocate, but the collective will to structure our effort, thereby maximizing its impact. We definitely expand to other areas as well. Currently we are focusing on the mentorship program. The mentorship program is our first initiative. It's our brainchild. We have named it as Program Vasishta. This program aims to bridge the gap between the underprivileged youth and the industry professionals like you. So this program is vital for the students' growth as they seek proper guidance in choosing their right career path. So coming back to our mentorship program, we have named it, as I said, we have named it as Program Vasishta. As we all know, Nirmaan is a platform that has been bringing positive change across various sectors, and every day we see the impact of his work, whether it's a girl child gaining access to education, a woman becoming economically independent, or a rural area becoming self-sustaining. It's the moments like this that continuously reminds us of why we do what we do. So Program Vasishta is definitely an embodiment of Nirmaan's vision and mission, and we are optimistic about the success of this program. It's a 12-week program, and we have divided the entire program into 5 phases. In the first phase, it's a program preparation. We will be setting up the entire program by recruiting the mentors from IT and ITS sectors, including corporate professionals and alumni. A proper orientation will be given to the mentors so that they are aligned with the program's objective. And we will be providing handbooks to them. In the second phase, we'll be introducing mentors to the mentees. The program timelines, objectives, and commitment will be communicated so that they are aligned with the program's objective and goal. In the third phase, mentors will be connecting with the mentees for 1 hour a week for a period of 12 hours. And the sessions will be conducted on communication skills, time management, and there will be one industry visit as well. And other areas will also be covered. Fourth phase, will be the program wrap up, where it marks the end of the program, and mentors will be connecting with the mentees, and then they will share their experiences. In the fifth phase, it's the program reflection, where we will be collecting the feedback from both the mentors and the mentees. Yes, mentors' role. Yes, definitely. We expect mentors to help the mentees navigate the career path and personal growth, offer insights into industry skills and experiences, help mentees build confidence and overcome challenges, listen actively and provide constructive feedback, and lead by example, demonstrating professionalism and integrity. The resources and tool which we provide to the mentors is a guide and with detailed information on how to conduct the sessions. A volunteering spoke will be there, who will be scheduling the sessions in advance. Feedback will be filled by the mentor and mentees after every session. Expectations from the mentors, you should set aside a regular time for meetings and check-ins, and maintain a safe and trusting relationship with the mentees. Establish transparent and open lines of communication, and provide guidance that is both productive and challenging. Yeah, as we set expectations, we also know that there will be possible challenges as well. So the main challenge will be the time. Session may get delayed or prolonged due to several reasons. So please plan accordingly. Then there will be difficult time when students may not open up easily. So you need to tackle them with patience. And mentee resistance, yes, provide solutions for working with the mentees who may be disengaging or resistant to feedback. We have started a pilot program and implemented this program Vasishta. And all four of us have been assigned one center each in our respective cities. And we have circulated the flyer, recruited around 13 mentors, and based on their profiles, we selected 8 mentors, and they are helping us with the program Vasishta. At present, the mentor-mentee ratio is 1:5, and we are expecting it to be 1:1. And we got a very good success, response with this program Vasishta. So we are aiming to roll this program across 30 centers, engaging 935 students, with the aim to provide personalized guidance. And the mentor-mentee ratio, of course, it should come to 1:1. For that, we need a large pool of volunteering mentors, and definitely your support. Please enroll yourself as mentors and be a part of this beautiful journey where we aim to bring positive change in the life of underprivileged youth. To ensure seamless execution or at scale, we recognize the need of robust tech solution which will handle mentor-mentee registration, onboarding process, automated mapping, session scheduling, feedback collection, and testimonials. Our tech team is actively working on building this platform to streamline the entire process, so making mentorship more structured and efficient. So this initiative will not only provide students with meaningful guidance, but also create sustainable and scalable mentorship model for the future. So please join hands with us, be mentor, and we have the flyer. You can register yourself as mentors. Yes. Over to you, Shivani.
Thank you, Soumya, for that detailed introduction of program Vasishta. So yes, now it's the time which you all are waiting for. Are you still waiting? Because I can see the plates on the table. Huh? Are you still waiting? Yes or no? Quick. Yes? I can't see. Yes, only one yes, and he has said twice.
What next?
Now next is lunch, which everyone is waiting for. So before closing, I just want to say one thing. How many of you have had the opportunity to be guided by a mentor? Just a quick hand raise. I can see 1, 2, 3 more. So, and I'm pretty sure that you all know how, what role a mentor plays in the life of an individual. And the youths, like underprivileged youths, they are lost, they do not have any direction. And just imagine, if you become a mentor to a person like that, and you are there for them to guide them throughout, to tell them that it's okay, if you are facing these challenges, that's fine. I'm there for you. I'm there to guide you. I'm there to help you succeed. That I think nothing can go or nothing can give that much satisfaction to anyone of you. So I would request everyone to become a mentor, to be part of this beautiful program, which is Program Vasishtha. Enroll yourself and empowers future's mind.
Shiva.
So thank you so much, everyone.
That was the last session. Kochi is the first place. This is the fourth conclave that we are doing. In the fourth conclave, we introduced the volunteering as well successfully. Thank you for your patient hearing. And I would like to say, if you want to contribute to this mission as a HR professional, the first point of what you can give is not your company's support, is your support. Being a volunteer, being a mentor for this program. So invite each one of you. It is there. I recently got an opportunity to represent Nirmaan and talk about a TEDx Hyderabad talk, which is the second largest. And just the day before yesterday, it was released. Everyone has a superpower, that is volunteering. That was the concept. As you know, TEDx is not about presenting about oneself. It's about presenting a central idea. So we presented a central idea. I would definitely request you to go through the TED Talk. It has a lot of things about power of volunteering. And I'm happy to share either Bala Kumar Tangavelu from Global Head of Outreach or Shiva Bhavanari. So they're all volunteers. They're volunteer leaders. And he has come all the way from Hyderabad, like many of you, especially to this. And he is the pro bono leader for our volunteering council. So we invite all of you also to be part of pro bono leadership councils at Kochi, the very Kochi. And we want to partner with you as a human first. And of course, our HR professional, and then later our companies also will come in. So thank you so much. It's a very, very important message that I would like to pass on before I leave the stage. Thank you. I think over to you. I think group picture we have.
Group picture, sir. Request all Kochi team members, center team members, please come onto the dais. Amrita, everyone, please come. And skill leads, Srinivas sir, Vishnu garu, Srihari garu, Christy. All the Kochi team, please come first.
It's our responsibility as Malvika ma'am, please come. As a responsibility, we have to introduce the local
people,
team.
Please come onto the dais, Swati ma'am.
Local team, we have introduced to you Anuradha ma'am and her team who works in the central.
Sana,
But
ma'am.
Swati is here and also Amrita and team are here. They are the persons who are locally there with you. They'll collaborate with you. Please give your blessings and support. Very much in need for taking this. We just wanted to introduce them. Our Chief Impact Officer Swati is very much here in Kochi, and Amrita and her entire team is there. Thank you so much. And one of the panelists, I think Vishma has mentioned about a lot of hard work has gone in, along with our Anuradha ma'am and team. This is also the team which has put in a lot of effort. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means a lot for what you have done. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. John, Swapna, Soumya, please join the photograph. Level and sorry, we don't want to change our places. We are very comfortable here.
Malvika ma'am should be in middle. She is the locksmith for us. Srinivas and Amrita, go side by side to Malvika ma'am. Good.
John. Miss any Nirmaan people, please come and join for the photograph.
instructions for photographer. Please take beautiful if we are not also.
Okay, let's do it quickly.
All HRs, ma'am. All the audience in the hall, please come. We'll try to accommodate.
What's next, Lata? That's what Malvika will ask.
Everyone,
Try
please
to
come on to
accommodate.
the
Please
stage.
come, everyone. Sir, please
We,
come.
we would
Yes.
recommend. We would
Sir,
request
please.
all of you to join us on the
We will
stage.
try to accommodate.
No.
There is one.
Alla kaad nanna. So all the Nirmaan team members, please allow all the HR professionals to be in the middle,
Yes, sir.
and we'll accommodate ourselves to them. Yeah.
Requesting everyone to be on the stage. All the leaders, please.
Sir, please come. Sir,
Please come onto the stage. Please come onto the stage. Yeah.
request all the audience, please come. All the HRs, please.
I can still see people sitting on the chair. Please come on to the stage, everyone. Try to squeeze in. I think we will be able to do that because we did not have lunch.
Vishma and Sugandhi, you're here. Jitesh. Yes. Please, everyone, please join us.
Beneficiaries also, please come join here. One more.
The entire Kochi
Please come.
conclave to be captured with a memory.
Moving up and down, side to side like a roller coaster.
Let them also come, no? Let them also join. Sampath, let everyone join as well. Andar Ranma, please come.
Everyone, all the beneficiaries, please come.
Quickly.
Sir, you can.
Amruta, can you call all of them
You can
to...
translate in Kochi. Malayalam. Tell them in Malayalam.
We love Kochi, we love Malayalam. Thank you all of you for making this. Ma'am, you're not visible. Please come bit front. Bit front, yes. Narmada, please accommodate her. Ma'am, please come in the front a bit. 2 lines further. I don't know. Some of the people at the back we are not able to see. They won't get captured. We can form one more line, I believe. Here. Okay. Huh? Yes. Somebody is here, yes. Well, there is one smiling picture and there is one chakde picture. This is smiling picture. 1, 2, 3, smile. And there's going to be chakde picture. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can you take this phone as well? Okay. Where John is here? Christy is here. Both of you are very important for me. Huh? Okay. On a count of 3, 2, 1, Chakde!
So we have come to the close of today's event. I want to take a
Let's
moment.
do it.
Mayur.
Yeah, Shivani, over to you.
Oh, thank you. I just want to take a moment to thank each and...
Shivani, once again.
Yes.
We will be privileged. I will be privileged to have one picture with you before you leave. Please have our lunch. But before you leave, please give me that opportunity of one picture with you. John and Christy from my team will be there. And I definitely want a picture. I'll be there around. Before you leave, everyone, please give me that opportunity of one picture. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you
And
everyone
Shivani,
for joining.
vote of thanks. Do it.
So thank you everyone for joining here. Your presence meant a lot to us. Your participation and energy have made this gathering truly, truly special. A heartfelt thank you to our speakers, to our partners, volunteers, and the organizing team who made this event possible. Let's carry the conversations and connections forward. I hope you are going to. And continue to build a future full of opportunity, collaboration, and meaningful change. So it's done. Safe travel, everyone. And we hope to see you again very, very soon. Until next time, keep inspiring and keep making an impact. A huge round of applause for each one of you. Signing off, Shivani Tyagi.